So, hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Warhammer 3. This is the Miao Ying campaign, and we are moving on Shanyang, which, funnily enough, we now know is actually the capital of the Western provinces. We can see that the Western provinces are still down here in Zhenwu. They have just not moved quickly enough to secure these territories, which is technically Shanyang is supposed to be his capital. Like, we've got Nan-Gau. His capital is supposed to be Shanyang, but we're going to be taking it. We're going to be a lot stronger than him, and hopefully we'll be able to confederate them ourselves very, very soon. But there is a rather large army hanging out in town. I think that they did just try to sally forth and attack us, and I'm kind of wondering... Oh, I don't have any sound on. There we go. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to try and sally out again. They might.
Might of the storm!
Because we're still building siege engines. And I'm pretty happy just continuing this process. Yeah. I think I'm just going to end turn and see if they decide to sally or not. That's what we're doing. Good, I missed the playthrough with the junk. Yeah, the Sky Junk. Best unit. That's an interesting looking region. So the Celestial Loyalists in the far north of Cathay. Let's see. The Dissenter Lords of Jinshen, the ones whose capital we are currently sieging, want a peace deal. No. Let me think about no. Unfortunately, they did not sally out. There is Deathmaster Snikch. I know that guy. We killed him in the other campaign. It is going to be kind of interesting seeing all of this from the other's perspective now. Is this a new DLC? No, this is a whole new game. How many playable factions will there be? So there is Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, Slaanesh, 2 Cathays, Ogres, I think 2 Ogres, Kislev, 2 Kislev. I feel like I'm missing someone obvious. Oh, a Demon Prince. Caravan encounter the toll. Up ahead, strewn across the road, is a crude barrier. Bandits stand before the blockade in defiance, demanding cargo from the caravan as a toll to continue. Refuse, and they will attack. So these are going to be Ogres again. Lead Belchers, 2 Bulls, a couple of Noblars, and a couple of Noblar Trappers. However, this is my really big force that is going to be fighting against them, and I think we're going to be just fine. So we're going to draw our weapons. Although this is a good way of gaining relations with Thunderguards. Nah. If we were playing as Zhu Ming, then we might be tempted to do that because we want to try and get good relations with the Ogres. But we are not Zhu Ming, so we don't care. That's actually not that much for a whole new game. Well, bear in mind that Warhammer 1 released with Vampire Counts, Empire, Orcs, and Dwarves. That's it. 4. So already you have 6 base factions plus additional Legendary Lords. So this is bigger than 1. And 2. In fact, 2 had 4. Dark Elves, High Elves, Lizard Men, and Skaven.
Subordinate only to dragons.
Alright, so we're going to pull our unit back. This is a very nice looking hill which we can position our rocket launchers on top of. And now that we've seen rocket launchers properly utilized with Zhu Ming, hopefully I'll be able to use them to proper effect here. We do have gunners. Oh, we have Streltsy. Aha. So we got some of the Kislev gunners here. And these guys are really cool because they have axes on their guns as well, so they're actually pretty decent in close combat. See this, the Streltsy, this is exactly what the Iron Gunners should be like. and they have an extra 50 range, then I think what we're going to do is we will position the crane gunners here at the back, because these are basically our snipers. Maybe we'll put you on the downward face of that slope as well. Then immediately in front of you, I think we'll put the crossbows. And the archers.
Minds as one.
Like so. And then we'll put you right there. We do have a hunter. Right, this is one of the... You're an ogre. I didn't actually know what this character does. So we have a hero, the hunter. Decent melee combatant, so hopefully you can take down the ogre chief. So we'll deploy you probably a little bit in the front. Roaming cricket can be behind the line of crossbows. And then in the front ranks, a little bit of a squishy group. We're going to have our close combat guys. So we're going to be very reliant on our ranged units doing as much damage as they possibly can. Alright, let's do it.
Rocket battery.
Maintain ordered ranks. Move in harmony, and we shall prevail.
With joy.
Well, they have to attack, so we will unleash hell when they get into range. And the crane gunners should also be pretty long range. Yes, they are. Now, do I want you lot firing at this group? Because this is... Well, no, because I don't think I'm that bothered about what the Noblars do. I'm going to fire at you. Here come the rockets! Oof, a lot of damage done. Man, I love this unit. And then once these guys come into range, we'll probably start firing at them. You know what? Hold your fire. Oh, you fired some. Because I was going to say, go ahead and shoot at them. One of the rocket launchers is going to have to reload, but the rest of you are going to be fine. This is the crane guns firing. Right, this is going to be deadly. AI is trying to move troops around to avoid the shots. But when you do this much damage, it's kind of hard to do. Right, you are well into range of a lot of my ranged forces now. And the Ogre Bull's already sent packing. Bye-bye. They just don't know what to do. They're like, they have so many ranged units. Oh, those were the Noblar trappers. Suddenly finding themselves the target of all of my ranged units. We're going to move you lot to guard a line here. What I might also do
am prepared.
is pause the game for a second, deselect you, deselect those guys. In fact, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, you should all be in range. Let's have you lot targeting... Who's big? Target him. And you target those lead belchers.
The ultimate hunter suits me.
The celestial faithful.
So the tyrant should go down pretty quickly because we're hitting him with a lot of heavy weaponry. Lead belchers are starting to fire. Except they're still being absolutely pounded by my own ranged unit. Oh wait! The hunter's ranged. I hadn't even clocked that. Of course he is. Noble unit was just like, no, not interested. Heroic victory. Done right it was. Do ogres have low leadership? No, I don't think so. It's just that I have a lot of ranged units and I can do a lot of damage very quickly. Like this combination, I've got to say, of crane rocket launchers, crane gunners and stealthy is a really, really painful combo. Bolstered only further by the archers and the crossbows I have in front of them. And then the halberds in front of that, which is just very good anti-large. And as far as I'm aware, ogres are kind of big. What is that disgusting artillery? Rocket launchers! They're like Hellstorm rocket batteries, but better. Really wish the Cathay had a massive rifle unit. Yeah, like the lead spitters have really been so disappointing. But they have a lot of other stuff that makes up for it, so I'm not going to be too much of a complaint. Replenishment? I mean, we may as well. Just make sure we're at full strength as we continue on to our destination, wherever that may be. Snake Gate has come under siege, so Soren Kalsarkanit is attacking. Oh wait, is that... Hang on, I just need to check something. Because one of my YouTube comments, I think, was about that guy, and it was kind of hilarious, if it's true. Give me just a second. Where was it? Refresh the comments. Where are you? Yeah, it was that guy. Had to rewind when I saw the name of the Waskan warlord you killed, Soren Kalsakanet. Yep, it's alright. Kalsakanet is a Finnish expression used for getting drunk home alone in one's underwear. Never change, Finland. Never change. The fact you have a word for that is amazing. Antonami, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Harambe's Wrath, thank you for the follow. Marcus, thank you very much for the follow. Samuel wants me to drink some tea. I think I can do that. Alright, so drinking home alone in his underwear is currently sieging our Snake Gate. But the Snake Gate should have a pretty decent garrison at this point. It has a ridiculous garrison at this point, so I'm really not worried about that. In fact, I'm so not worried, I might even just counterattack them so that they're not sieging me. Stop any of their reinforcements coming in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just take them out. Blue Kiwi coming in with an 8-month resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there as well, Blue Kiwi. And Kalinus wants me to drink some tea. So what do we have? We have 1 Celestial Guard, 2 Halberds, 5 Warriors, 2 Spears, 1 Celestial Crossbow, 2 Crossbows, 2 Archers, 1 unit of Knights, we haven't seen these guys before, and then Peasant Horse. Then they've got Norscan Hounds, 1 unit of Hunters, and then just a bunch of Warband. We should be fine.
Jade crossbows!
Thoughts in harmony.
Line ourselves like this.
Shanyang's faithful.
You in the middle.
Mines
These
at
on the
once.
edges.
Long spears.
And then the boss man, John Young, Wizard. You go and chill there.
The
Might actually just
celestial
go ahead and
faithful.
curve these guys in to deal with charges.
Jade warriors.
Because we are very much channeling that dwarven strategy here. Alright, Jade Lancers, what are you guys good at? I think you're basically just knights. Certainly look like it. Armoured and shielded. They are Yang. They're anti-infantry explicitly. 100 armour. 64 leadership, 66 speed, 26 melee attack, 28 melee defense. So they're not very good in combat itself, but they have an excellent charge bonus, so hit and run. In fact, they're only slightly more skilled than the peasant horsemen. They have 2 more melee defense. Interesting. Right, well, that's us done. We have no artillery in this force.
Warriors! Show our weak-minded foe that there is no fighting force greater than ours. It pleases the dragons.
Whatever is required.
Make sure that we have full harmony. And they are coming for us. The unit that's probably the most dangerous are those Marauder Huntsmen. Possibly the Warhounds.
Peasant horsemen, with joy. The celestial faithful.
The dragons ask.
Now, are they just going to do a frontal attack here?
Warrior
I kind of hope they do.
Peasant archers. I hear the heavens.
Harmonic convergence. Celestial intervention is a massive damage bombardment. Okay. We do have a wind blast, Roar of the Heavens. Ranged units are beginning to fire. Oh, and it's against the Warhounds? Oh, they're just wasting them. Alright, cool. Bye.
Minds as one. The Emperor expects cavalry, naturally. Stone and steel, fight as one.
Alright, time for the hunters to fall. They have no shields. No real resistance about what's about to happen to them.
Never conquered.
Cavalry, guided by ancestors. Archers.
Minds as one.
Cavalry, march in ordered ranks. Home!
Wind and fire.
Move
Big
in
explosions
formation.
like, man, it takes a while to cast.
Anything for Cathay.
Killed more of my own there. Alright, that indication of how big that explosion is, not very accurate.
Our ancestors decree.
Horsemen! Remove as wind. Praise the dragon.
Cavalry.
Right, if possible, we want to try and kill as many of these guys as we can.
March in ordered ranks. Dragon crossbows. With pride.
Restore order.
Praise the dragons. By celestial decree. Peasant archers. We obey. Peasant horsemen.
Cavalry.
For the moon.
Fortunately, it looks like that unit's going to escape. But they're probably pretty much the only ones.
Jade Lancers. Seek Cathay's foes.
That's just 8. Let's go and make sure we kill these units as much as possible. Well, they may escape. Or not, depending on where they're trying to escape to. 30, 20... want to get this down to about 10. Ah, bugger, they're going to escape. That's 70 of them. Alright, so there are definitely enough troops to launch another assault if they really wanted to. But it would honestly be pretty suicidal for them to do so. And yeah, it was the Celestial Dragon Guard we blew up. Whoops. Only our second most expensive unit. My bad. 42 losses, of which 40 of those were probably done by me. Okay, maybe not quite, but yeah, like half. What difficulty am I playing on? Normal, hard campaign. Normal battle, hard campaign. Huzzah! Let's see, we have got Rishini, Dark Furian, Disco Biscuit, Corolloho. Thank you very much for the follows, welcome to the channel. And then Plain Old Rex coming in with a tier 3. Wow, thank you very much for that. Resubscription coming in with a 3-month resub. See, I knew weddings aren't the only situation to use third time's a charm quote. True, true, true. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there. Sons of Hyperion, thank you for the follow, welcome to the channel. And I think I'll take the replenishment.
They have a use of sorts.
So we basically lost nothing there. Great Bastion invaded, destroyed. The Dragon Emperor is pleased. An army of chaos threatening the Great Bastion has been defeated.
Denied.
That was their army? Really? That? Alright. Say so. Roaming Cricket can get some more casualty replenishment and also attrition reduction. And cargo capacity, I think. So we can have you selling more stuff on the market.
A tool of great efficiency.
Nice. You are in fact taking attrition right now.
Lord Magistrate.
But that has been reduced. Alright, Gunpowder Road. You are fine. Western Great Bastion. You could do with an upgrade to the Bastion Mess Hall, giving you some more casualty replenishment. Make it happen. And then our army... currently going for Shanyang. Shenyi. No, it is Shanyang. Guarded by Shenyi. How are you feeling about this battle? Battle result expectation is a crushing defeat. Well, in that case, we'll just continue sieging.
Witness my power!
I'm in no hurry. My borders are pretty secure at this point. And we can upgrade to the Contemplation Gardens. That sounds good to me. How are we doing with the old Harmony thing? We're currently +3 Yang. Oh, wow. Okay, that's gone pretty hard in the other direction. Compass. So we're currently on the Great Bastion, which is allowing us to gain more strength with this, with more defensive supplies and more casualty replenishment within Cathay. But I think I might go back to the Celestial Lake so I can get some more of this growth. Yeah. Keep the provinces growing. What difficulty are you playing on? I was literally just asked that. Normal, battles, hard, campaign. Did get a +6 Yang at the end of the last stream. Ah, okay. So, Qian Hu wants me to join a war against Clan Spittle. Which seem to be up here. That's far to my north. You know what, I'm okay with this. Yes, I will agree. It'll increase our mutual relations, make them more likely to confederate. Eshin, Deathmaster Sknikch, still moving around. Oh yep, those are the northern Skaven. Turns out the Cathay also has a Skaven problem. Trying to steal my technology from a gate. You what, mate? There's two Soren Karlsakanet. Apparently that's a very popular name amongst the Norska. Zrak. There is a stench on the air, the unmistakable aroma of cooking bones. A band of ogres burst forth, drool dripping from their mouths. They look on hungrily at your retinue. Their leader shouts out a demand. They'll let you pass if they can eat some of your meat. And they don't mean the cargo in the caravan. So we've got to deal with some man-eaters, saber tusk, noblars, and then the tyrant. It's the same army. It's the same deal. We're not going to lose a unit of peasant long spears. We will fight them. As game mechanics go, can you replace caravan generals or recruit new ones? How is that working overall? You can buy new caravan leaders. I don't know if you can replace them. That's something we can look into. I would imagine you can. You're just changing characters, just like with an army. What is the next CK3 DLC? Royal Court. Everyone has a Skaven problem, other than the Empire, of course, because there are no Skaven. Right, let's bring the rocket launchers. Oh, I lost one. Oh, because of the attrition. Well, that sucks.
Crane gunners.
Crane guns and Streltsty. Oh, you want to be deployed like this? Really? Who has longer range? 140, 160. You know what I should probably do? Crane guns right at the back. For sure. Then we'll put the crossbows in front. Honestly, with the archers there too.
Order and balance!
Then I think I'll put the Streltsty on one flank. And we'll try to maneuver them into better firing positions. Then we want to have our front rank, which is the guards. Boss man stands in the front, caravan master stands just behind. Alright.
Long spears! Immediately!
It is fated!
Never conquered.
Praise the dragons!
With joy.
We fight for Ursun! Our duty served!
I want to have these guys in a position where they can shoot the saber tusks. Oh, they're on that side. Okay, so probably want you back here. Wonder if Mordred has a campaign plan for Royal Court. Not really. Probably just another March of the Vikings campaign, honestly. Or maybe Flemish Vikings, Dutch Vikings.
The Emperor's will!
You may fire when ready.
Taking point! Train gunners!
We must not gunner!
The guy in front reloads. That's an interesting one. Huh, okay.
Wherever Ursun asks, with honor! Peasant archers! Raise the dragons!
I don't really have anything guarding my flank should these guys cause problems. Whilst you're terribly positioned, you're just being hit inside, that's fine.
Attack in unison!
Streltsy! Urson commands! Hearts of ice!
Is their general dead? Alright, that's pretty much their whole army gone. Get a quick volley off. Quickly. No, you can't. Alright, take a shot at them. Oh. That was some really bad shooting there, rocket launchers. What the hell?
For Cathay!
"19 losses, and I think like half of that was probably when I blew my own men up. They did 9, 12 damage, so yeah, 7 of those. Self-inflicted. And the vast majority of the kills there were the rocket launcher, of course they were, followed by the crane guns. Even though the crane guns are spending most of their time shooting the man-eaters. March of the Vikings could be cool with the adapting cultures as you move to new lands. Yep, that's precisely what I was thinking. You got the Varangian mechanics, and you've also got the cultural mechanics. Just makes sense. And then artifacts too, right? Yeah. Okay, leveling up. I think I'll just take the replenishment and just keep on going. Keep on making that money.
Suffer the temp!
So now you're expecting this to be a decisive victory, I guess because they have taken so many casualties. Huzzah! We have 4 sets of Cathay siege towers, which would be enough for these 4 units of swords. I think next turn we attack, we will have enough siege towers then to do what I need to do.
Might of the storm!
Jade Lion Whisperer. There are calming words that can turn unbridled rage into placid compliance. This one knows them all. This one's fingers move as delicately as worms who make the silk from which they work.
You face a dragon.
And you have leveled up. So let's go ahead and beef up your cargo capacity so you can be making me a ton more money next time around. Thankfully you are getting quite a lot of experience.
From the dragons.
Where is it you're trying to get to again? Oh yes, you wanted to see if it's possible to replace caravan leaders. So it doesn't look like they can be replaced, no. What about caravans which are not in the field? No, you can't replace caravan leaders. So there you go. Where was it you were going? You arrive next turn, so you were heading to Bersonling. You were just trying to get somewhere close so that we could try to get you some more experience, I remember now. And you did. You gained quite a lot of experience from that particular journey. Okay, construction. So Nun-Li has finished upgrading to level 3. Let's get the Jade Barracks, which will allow us to get Jade Warrior crossbows with shields and also Jade Halberds. That sounds like a good plan to me. And we can also start on the third building. Nunley is in like one of the most safe locations, so I don't think I need to bother with that. Right, we're also going to take a look at the yin and yang. So growth goes up. I think that yang bonus, that 6 yang was just permanent. So we need to get more yin going. Unfortunately, all the buildings I want are yang. Well, I guess the income from all buildings. I was misunderstanding where you were. You're not actually one of the safest places. Well, once we've taken these, you are. Yeah. So we definitely don't need walls. Is basically what I'm trying to say. I think I'm going to get construction cost reduction. Now let's go for the income from all buildings. It's a permanent buff then. How do you get it so early? Create a bonus. Yeah, so I'm a creative assembly content partner, which means that they give us early access to these games, which is very good of them. Like seriously, Creative Assembly's content creator program is really, really good. They are very, very good for us. Palm Tree Life coming in with a 19-month primary subscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there. Miao Ling, Yao Ming, Grand Cathay, enjoying the previews. I'm glad to hear that, thank you. Fujin the First and Google, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Yuan Shu Fu is being rather brave. What's left that I can't show? Zinch, Nurgle, Kislev, Slanesh, Ogres. It's quite a lot still. This is indeed the faction I played first, yes. Keep thinking it's Yao Ming, the Basco player, not Miao Ying. I don't know why Miao Ying has been such a difficult name for me to remember, but it has been. Oh, stealing my technology. Noska! General Lu Saikan, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And there we go. Caravan has been completed. Roaming Cricket is done. The caravan, led by Roaming Cricket, has sold their wares in Frozen Landing. A cargo of 1,000 was sold for 3,500. This caravan will now begin the return journey to your capital.
Sabotage, my lord. An enemy power sent a hero to disrupt the running of your domain. This act of aggression cannot be left unanswered. Your kind are not well suited to this country, my lord. Do not rush to establish a permanent presence here. It may be wiser to pillage all that you can and fall back to more hospitable lands.
Okay, what's this?
I will.
Treaty of Asher Rogue Armies. Well, I'm still waiting for you to get to 4 growth. But both the mines of Nanyang and Nanli are both level 3. So any growth that comes in now is for the capital. First of all, though, I am going to prepare another caravan. So we need to send out KVK. And the most valuable place right now does seem to be Sylvania. Because if we go here, that's going to take you 6 turns. Going to Sylvania takes you 9. 7, 5. Maybe we go here. Because KVK is still a pretty small party. He's only got 9 people in it. 2 rocket launchers, admittedly. Like, he can hit flipping hard, but I like to put a lot of money into these units. And that'll earn me 5.5 thousand when you arrive. I think that's going to be fine. And hopefully you meet a couple more people on the way, which you will then be able to recruit. Off we go. No, I don't want to go all the way out into the Empire. Too far, and that party is too vulnerable. Meanwhile, roaming cricket has gained a skill point for leveling up. Better scales, so you can sell more value. Sounds good to me.
An upper hand, indeed.
Alright, sweet. Okay. Snake Gate could actually level up to level 3. That does give you quite a few more defensive units and also increases the amount of defensive supplies you get when under attack. And also reduces the amount of attrition you suffer while under siege. So you can hold out for quite a long time. Before we do that though, I want to take Shanyang.
Witness my...
So you're now expecting a very decisive victory. I kind of agree with you. And now we have enough siege towers to allow the majority of my Jade Warriors to just cross the walls. This is going to be a pretty big fight still. They do still have a bunch of Celestial Dragons. Alright, let's do this. Wanted to play Kislev since Warhammer 1. Yeah, you and me both. Kislevs are the Russians. They're Slavic peoples. It's kind of a mix between Russia and Poland. Love the instant attrition on sieges. Yeah, like, basically everything around sieges have been improved. So the instant attrition, the fact that there are now actual siege battles as opposed to just those stupid walls. Buildable defenses. It's just a lot better. Okay. So as we found out yesterday, you can attack down here and basically have no problems with any of these towers. However, they can build defensive towers and they become a bit more problematic. I'm thinking that we probably want to attack like this side, because then we can get to this control point and this control point pretty quickly once we're in. There are still a couple of choke points within,
Never conquered.
but I feel like we can deal with those at that point. So let's go ahead and... wow. The area to deploy is not very big. Line up our artillery, something like so. And we also have the sky junk. Oh, we haven't seen the sky junk yet today. There it is, sky junk quack. One of my favorite units. Those things are ridiculous. And then we are going to grab the rest of you, and I'm just going to stick you over here so I can see what we have to play with. These are all the siege towers. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, let's go. 1. 2. 3.
Never conquered!
Defenders of Cathay. Am I on guard?
Oh, you're a battering ram. I don't think I want my Celestial Guard doing the battering ram, if I'm being very honest. Peasants, however. Peasants would be fine. So I don't really care if they get shot up by archers. That'll have to do. Right,
Never
over you,
conquered!
Jade Warriors.
You're next. I've lost track of which walls I have the possibility to attack.
Dragons! Thoughts in
Something like that. Alright, next up we have got
Wind and fire!
Crane snipers. Who are going to be nearer the front because they're yep, easily within range from the start of the battle. Then we'll put crossbows. Oh man, those crossbows, there aren't very many of them.
Iron Hail Gunners!
Iron Hail can go here. They'll have to wait behind. Other crossbows in here. And then dragon. Astromancer. What am I missing?
And I got the guard!
Cavalry, spearmen, and celestials. So the celestial guards can just chill back here. The other spearmen
Defenders of Cathay!
can be there. And the cavalry can be here. Again, pause. Right, artillery. I want you knocking out that wall. Oh, that tower, rather. Then battering ram. I want you going for that. Oh, you get far fewer here than I kind of expected. Interesting. So that should be all the siege towers. Ready to go. They've not garrisoned any of that, so all of their garrisons are going to be here. And crane guns, I want you shooting them. And you shoot that. Go. No, not that.
Attack in unison! Show courage, show harmony, and show unity. This is the Cathayan way.
Oh, they have rocket launchers themselves. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Fight as one! Fight as one! Stone and steel! It is fated with joy.
If you see a target, shoot it.
The celestial faithful!
Looks like they're already pulling back from the walls a little. Maybe not.
Peasant spearmen!
Wow, that battering ram is moving slowly. Also, I like that it's like a turtle. It's a turtle ship. We're the Koreans now.
Ground is
Tier
dead.
3 tower. Wow.
Praise the dragons!
Oh, rocket launcher's almost in range.
Cannons!
They are actually building a bunch of towers up there, so I'm thinking, you know what, let's actually move the artillery forwards so that we can use them to take out towers.
Thoughts in harmony! Warriors!
Minds as one!
Warriors! Attack in unison! Iron Hail Gunners! Marching repositioning!
Crossbowmen! Guided repositioning!
Thoughts in harmony! Guided by ancestors! Move in formation!
Harmonious roar! With infinite the Emperor expects.
Never
Nope.
conquered!
They're shooting my balloon. Which I'm going to need to keep an eye on because that's kind of a valuable item.
And fire!
You guys in range
For
you
the
are.
Emperor!
You may fire when ready.
of Cathay!
Then, what I might actually do
Iron Hail Gunners! Stone and steel!
is have the Iron Hail Gunners up there.
Crane Gunners!
Crane guns could actually go there.
It is fated! Minds as one!
Let's see if we can get our crossbows and things up on the walls. Oh, wait, what are you?
Jade crossbows!
Why are you moving so far forward? You really don't need to be doing that.
Celestial Fury!
Grand cannon! Celestial sorcerer!
Let's bring the
Rooting out evil!
two big hitters forwards. You're more peasants. We should probably send you through the front door. We're definitely losing a lot of characters here, or a lot of units. Not characters. Losing characters would be much worse. Right. Those are friendlies. Those are most assuredly not friendlies.
Mistress of Storm!
Warriors! For the Emperor!
Ah, we've got the gunners up on the walls. Excellent. Now we can bring the pain.
Emperor's will!
My mind is ready!
Ready to defend!
Jade warriors! Crane gunners!
Crane gunners can even shoot those Jade Warrior crossbows back there.
The Celestial Faithful! For Cathay! The Dragon's Ask! Stone
Range.
and steel! Repositioning!
We basically just need their army to just give up and run. And the more of the gunner units that we're bringing in, the more likely that is to happen.
Move as wind!
Let's have you rush forwards to attack that. The gates are ours! Huzzah! Oh, we're shoot. Oh, that's the balloon. And there we go, they gave up. Much better. Whew. Are the towers built in settlements 360 firing arcs? Yes, they are. I do think that the range on those towers is too high. It's probably so that they have a counter to like artillery just knocking them down. But some of those ranges is pretty ridiculous. Or maybe make the higher level towers shoot further. I don't know how exactly those stats work. That's something I haven't really looked into. So we lost 328, they lost about 400. And it was definitely damage done by the towers. We did lose one unit of Jade Swordsman, unfortunately. Potion of Strength. We took the tower. We took the town. That's the important thing.
The defensive parameter expands.
More than a skill, sword mastery is an art that must be practiced to perfection if the foe is to be rendered. The sludgy black liquor in this stern flask is a potion of strength, allowing the drinker to cause devastating damage.
The Storm Dragon.
Okay, so Shanyang is ours. We still need to take the Tower of Asher. But I think what we're going to do is we'll definitely wait here for at
Miao
least
Ying
a turn.
asks,
We
he
can
answers.
recruit something else. I'd quite like to have another crane gun, I think. But that's going to take 2 turns to recruit. We're not going to do that. We will, however,
Serve
recruit
me.
a Jade Warrior to
Serve
replace
the
the one we
Emperor.
lost.
The Celestial.
And Bjornvar leveled up. Bjorn Var is going to get chain lightning. And then Shanyang. What do we want to build here? Next turn we'll demolish the recruitment thing, and then we'll build something else. And here we do have access to the Great Embassy. And also spices. Good. Snake Gate can level up, and I would say, sure, why not? No real reason not to. It'll make it a lot better defending the Bastion for us. What level are these guys? You're a level 2. You're a level 2. Asian way up there is... So that's where my outpost is. How do I flip? There we go. Level 3. So our gate is slightly stronger than the others. Sindrin, what's your name, son? The principal asked his student. The kid replied, David, sir. Do you have a stutter? The principal asked. The student answered, No, sir. My dad is a stutterer, but the guy who registered my name was a real jerk. Ouch. Part of why I have artillery is to kill towers. Unless the dwarves get some units with substantial movement, then some of those settlement fights may get very rough. I found the best thing to kill the internal towers to be flyers. Like Chaos Furies and the Great Longma. They've been very, very good at killing towers. That's true, yes. Iron Hail guns can do damage to towers. Their problem is just their range. They have to get so flipping close to them. Crane guns might be even better against towers, actually. They'll have like the same range. The Great Orthodoxy has succeeded in drawing more supporters to its side. For now, the Ice Court has to acknowledge the supremacy of the Orthodoxy, but things may change in the future. Technology researched. As the moon's silver light washes over us, Kai Chin and shall grant her blessing. Darkness shall hone our blades, and shadows shall form our armour.
The Tome of Fates calls to me, foretelling of a way to elude the maelstrom and enter the realm of chaos. The dying god will roar again. We must prepare. Muster an army that can withstand the terrors you shall face.
Okay. Successfully complete 5 caravan journeys along the Ivory Road. When playing as a Cathayan faction, Ivory Road routes and caravan progress may be viewed in the Iron Road panel. A value of the cargo can be customised prior to the dispatch. Increasing the value of the cargo increases the payout should the cargo reach its destination. Click the dispatch button to send the caravan on its journey. Additional caravans can also be recruited in the Iron Road panel. Ivory Road panel. After a caravan is dispatched, it will move towards the west over several turns. Its route may be customised by clicking the map marker shown in the Ivory Road panel. Dilemmas or battles will trigger as the caravan's in transit. And should we get 5 of these, then we get a bonus. Cool. Oh, there's KVK.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Alright, so you should have had time to build up your unit. You still got a lot of replenishment to do, but
Suffer the tempest.
ain't nobody got time for that. And then we have some other stuff to build. We'll continue to build up our income buildings. We might actually be getting close to the point where we can get a second army. Anyway, we can now access the Maelstrom. We must visit each realm and steal a soul from the Demon Prince. Only then can we confront Be'lakor, for it is these souls, one from each of the great powers, merged together, that shall light the hidden path to the Forge. So we need to attack Khorne, Slanesh, Zinch, and Nurgle. How exactly we do that, though, I don't know. And apparently there are going to be portals that are opening up all over the world. Maybe we go through one of those. Not sure. This is a facet of the game we haven't really got to yet. Okay, technology. Income from sacking settlements, that's something we haven't really done. More melee attack when attacking. We really want more yin, don't we? So I think we're going to go for the ammunition from peasant archers.
The Celestial Empire ever improves.
Because we are still +2 to Yang. Okay. We should check confederations next turn. I'll bet there's something good. Some of them getting close. Don't know if this went through. Firefox being a dork and weak-willed. Avoided any stream with Expeditions Rome. Having to catch 10 minutes of one and bought it. Expeditions Rome, to be fair, does look really good. Although I don't think I'll get it until I've actually played Expeditions Viking. Because the fact that there is a game called Expeditions Viking, which I still haven't played, is a bit of a travesty. I own it. I just haven't played it yet. Got it on sale. Dowie, invading settlements? Nonsense. You stand outside, bombing it back into the Stone Age. Absolutely you do. Expeditions Viking's very good, just restarted the game again. Yeah, one of these days we'll play it. Just don't know when. Kurgan Warband, destroyed again. Well, let's attack the Tower of Asher before they have a chance to build it up. Expecting a valiant defeat if I attack this. They do have a lot of Celestials, blimey.
I decree death.
It's a level 3 city, that would be why. Right next to the moor. Dare you stare into it.
Stand against evil!
My will does not bend.
Witness my power! The Emperor loves me.
That's a lot of Skaven corruption. I wonder what could possibly be down there.
You face a dragon of Cathay.
Gamer, not gamer. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Shrek Suncut Inch Hog wants me to drink some tea. And also followed. Thank you for that. Rakanishu, thank you very much for the follow. Filthy Peasant, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, I think I'm going to attack. We have lots of artillery. We can just blow up the towers. Let's do it. Itrinix, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. King Stubbers, thank you for the bits. These giant rats you speak of can't possibly exist. Corruption sounds flammable. Burn it all. Playing the original Total War Warhammer now. Nice. Empire, dwarves, vampires, orcs, chaos. Or one of the ones which were added. So Bretonia, Vampire Coast, or a Vampire Coast only 2. There might only be 2. Wood Elves. Who else was added to 1? Beastmen? It's been such a long time since I booted up 1. Okay, so how are we going to do this? This is a large city. Oh, I can't go and see who lives up there. Pretty. Okay, so attacking through here is just one giant entrance. And both of these points are a little bit further back. These ones are miles away. We would need to attack through there. Or here. Wait, is that just a way in? It is. We would have to cross the river. Interesting. Alright, well, I think we are going to need to do pretty much the same as what we always do. Try to take over the world. I think this is going to be one of those... Oh, no, I need to move you around again. I think this is going to be one of the artillery, whoops, locations. And I think I'm going to stick some artillery on t'other side. We may well need to move up after that, but that's fine. Then I think I'll put the balloon over here where it can move with the river. And then snipers. We're going to have a long shot down, actually. Is this going to be the most open place? It's basically the same, honestly. Now, we'll put the snipers on this side with the balloon. Crane guns can go here, together with the Celestial Guard. So we're bringing in some really heavy hitters on this side. Then the Celestial Crossbows we'll put over here, together with a unit of Jade Warriors. Put some Jade Warriors there. And over here. Then I think it makes sense to hit this path quite hard. And this path quite hard. Then let's put peasants down here, and here.
Order and balance.
This, I think, is going to be the easiest place to attack. So let's put the Iron Hell guns here as well. We'll put crossbows on this side supporting you. Well, actually, you want the crossbows with infantry because they will yin and yang themselves. Who's left? Cavalry, one Jade Warrior, and then the two heroes. So I think I'm going to put another Jade Warrior on this side. We're going to hit this pretty heavily. So let's go ahead and put Bjornvar with that crew. We'll put Miao Ying over here.
Ready to defend.
And we just have the cavalry, which I guess I'll just bring in with you because you're the most likely to punch a gap in. Alright, let's see how this is all set up. They have got a single tower, low level. Can any of my rocket launchers hit that? Nope. Nope. Rocket launcher can shoot you though. Rocket launcher can't quite shoot you, but as soon as they're in range, they can. You just advance. You are unopposed apparently. So are you. You advance.
Jade warriors!
Yes, there are a couple of people not moving. Those are also celestial crossbows, but I kind of feel like I want you to just stay here and distract them. I don't actually want you to attack them. And in fact, if those are celestial crossbows, then I probably want to hit them with my rockets. Can't. Oh, you know who hasn't moved? These guys. They really want to.
The storm wind blows.
There doesn't seem to be anyone back there.
The dragons ask, bringing harmony, stone and steel.
Seeking Cathay's home!
No, they have some swordsmen there. Alright, who's not moving?
Defenders of Cathay!
You're not.
Move in formation!
You're not.
Move as we!
You're
Warriors!
not. But that's because you're holding them up, that's fine. And then the cavalry.
Defenders of Cathay!
Right now it doesn't look like there's anyone back here guarding this back passage, so yay for us.
Stone and steel!
Oh, these are cannon, they're not rocket launchers. Right.
Peasant horsemen!
There is nobody there, just sending the cavalry.
Expects.
Don't get.
For the Emperor!
No, I'm going to send her this way. Deal with these guys.
Praise the dragons! Jade warriors! Sent by dragons!
Wind and
Turns out there were a bunch of people I forgot to move.
Iron hail!
Oh, the gunner's having. Oh, those are celestials? Oh boy.
Warriors!
Come on, break. You're on minus 22 morale. There you go. Nah, I can waste magic on this. No need. They are as good as dead, thanks to the Iron Hell Gunners. They did good. They did real good. Those were celestials. Yeah.
My mind is ready! Of course!
Oh,
Praise
shit.
the dragons!
So my own peasant warrior's been kind of torn apart.
Understood!
Attacking unison! Warrior crossbow!
Okay, peasant archers.
Warriors! For the Emperor! Horsemen!
Where's that southern tower? There you
for the
are.
Emperor!
Swords in harmony!
So we're about to take this point without too much problem. Those are a bunch of celestial crossbows. You have not learned, have you? Now, are they moving? For a second they are.
Iron hail! Gunners!
Wind and fire! Shanyang's faithful! Marching move in formation!
But my path is known!
Iron hail! Gunners!
Alright, turns out Iron Hell Gunners are flipping fantastic against Celestials. Admittedly, that was entirely on the Celestials for getting so bloody close. As long as you just break them, right, we're good.
The dragons
Oh, this is
ask,
going to be fun. Jade Lancers.
warriors! Bringing harmony!
Wise indeed!
Alright. And Rocket Launcher has you in their sights. That's good. Cavalry's taken that. That's good. You lot are still marching in. That's fine. So's the dragon. In fact, I'm tempted just to transform and then just go to town on these guys. Oh, those are my Jade Warriors. Right.
Crossbowmen!
I have something I can do about you. This should be fun. Because this is an anchored firing position, which means we can fire from here regardless of whether we can actually see stuff. I think. At least that's how I'm expecting it to work. Gunners! Shoot them! No? Oh, man. What was the point of that, then?
Praise the dragons. Thoughts in harmony. Great Shanyang sends us. Restore order.
I will go.
The celestial faithful.
Ready to defend! Strike them down!
Jade Warrior.
Minds as one.
Never conquered.
Dragon Guard!
Stone and steel! Guided by ancestors!
The heavens await.
Iron Hail Gunners.
Yeah, Iron Hail Gunners are good at that.
Front march in ordered ranks. Sent by dragons.
And then suddenly, a dragon! Whoop whoop!
Cannons.
Iron Hail Gunners. Celestial Fury.
Okay. Oh, those are... Uh-oh. Just cast the spell. Cast it.
Fury of Singapore.
Order and balance. Our ancestors' decree.
Right, over that.
Stone and steel. For the moon dragon. Spears. By celestial decree.
Oh, that's what's causing the damage. You. Head down there, give them a hand. You back
Emperor
off.
expects. It is fated naturally. Whatever is
Cavalry. Seek marching as one.
Come on, people. Right, you've taken that spot. That's good. I'm having to put a lot of concentration into this battle, way more than I kind of expected.
Ordered ranks. Thoughts in harmony.
Cavalry. Wind and fire. Set for repositioning.
Thoughts in harmony! Move as wind!
Snipers are pinging away. That's all I need them to do. Oh shoot, did they kill Bjornvar? Yeah, I think they may have. Bollocks.
They will perish!
Pretend Yang sends us.
Celestial Guards versus Cavalry. This is not going to end well for you.
Praise the dragons! Move in formation! The Emperor acts with infinite pride.
How many of you are there?
The celestial daughter.
Sound on a retreat!
Accept.
This should help. 1.2 thousand damage because we just used the potion of strength. Show us what you can do, Miao Ying. Don't go after the one guy. This! Kill this!
The storm unleashed.
You have a massive splash attack. Use it. There you go. Better?
The Celestial Faithful! Fight as one!
Seeking Cathay's pulse! Bringing harm, marching as one!
Stone and steel. Wind and fire.
Warriors!
That's their general. You can destroy that.
Wind and fire!
Right, where's the central spot up there? You guys just start. We're moving in on that. Because they're not going to be building many more defenses. There you go. That's how you kill a bunch of people.
Dragon Guard! Defend the realm!
Move as wind!
Order and balance! Immediately!
Wind and fire!
Alright, snipers, do some sniping. You got a wizard right there who needs to die before these guys get to him. You're in an excellent Overwatch position, so
Peasant horsemen!
shoot him.
Crane gunners!
Guys. Okay, there you go. Oh, those are my... okay, I kind of understand why I didn't want to shoot now. Anyway, there's a victory. We did lose a bunch of units there. But we won. 582 losses against their 1,000. But that was a tier 3 city. Well, tier 3 village, town, settlement. Artillery did really good. The balloon didn't do much. The cavalry didn't do much. The Iron Hail gunners actually did a lot and did not die. Bjornvar did die, unfortunately. My Celestials did naff all. Train guns did naff all. My crossbows did alright. The peasants were there just to basically die. And gotta say, it was that last ditch attack by Miao Ying against that big cluster that won us that fight. 183 kills. We did train her as a fighter, so as soon as she stopped being distracted by that one person out on their own, she laid down the smack upon them.
It has the honor of joining Cathay.
Another swordmaster. Right.
The Storm Dragon.
Right, so what else do I want from you? I think it's more draconic speed, to be honest. Get you moving around a little bit more quickly. Then after that, probably devastating charge.
A tool fit for the dragon's daughter.
Oh, she came back
Favored
now.
daughter. I was born to wield it.
Okay, so yes, you are now kicking ass and taking names. We are going to need to recruit some new people. Do we have the capability to recruit heroes anywhere? I don't think we do. Oh, no, we do. Ah, we can get an alchemist. Good, I like the alchemists. So we can get a sure-footed, which is Harmony Yang, leadership for all units. Harmonizer, leadership when fighting against demons of chaos. Or solid, armor, melee attack, weapon strength. I don't really want alchemists to be close combat fighters, though. And Harmonizer, unfortunately, if that's only against Demons of Chaos, that's much less interesting. If that was against all of Chaos, then fine. But I don't think it is. Leadership for all units in the army. It's not that good. Nah, I'd rather wait for something better. Oh, I can get Crane guys in one go, because we have some allegiance now from the Imperial Wardens. What about the Celestial Loyalists? These would take... Get some Jade Lancers. Replace the Peasant Horsemen. Interesting that these only take a turn to recruit. Oh, we can upgrade this. Requin, thank you very much for the bits. Not kept up with all the Total War 3 content. What's your favourite faction so far? Cathay. I really like Cathay. I think they've... I need to be careful what I say. Does this count as a review? My favourite so far would be Cathay.
Ready to defend. When Miao Ying asks, you answer.
I don't think I want to recruit any of those, not just yet.
The storm.
So it's only really the one person we're lacking. So what else do we need to defeat here? We need to take out Deathmaster Snickch's stuff up there. Then we've also got City of Monkeys, which is owned by the Dissenter Lords. Oh, it's already under siege, so I'm guessing that Zhao Ming is already after him.
Emperor's chosen daughter. To fight for me is an honor.
Now the question here is, Shanyang, you don't have anything special. What about you, though? You've got tier 3 buildings already. So you can recruit some interesting stuff.
I stand apart.
Well, we can decide that when we get there next turn. Yeah. That's a pointless building. This one is far less pointless. How's the control on all of these places? So your control is now positive. We are losing some, but that's mostly just because it's balancing. Also, the harmony is out of whack. And then the other province I have is Shanyang, which is a minus. I do wish it kind of said somewhere the numerical actual number. But it's steady at the moment. Alright. Let's see if they prepare a counter-attack or anything. There's Goldtooth. Confederation, that's what we were going to check. Must do that. They are like the dwarves from what I've seen. Yeah, Cathay are like a more organised empire. The empire, while being a fairly disciplined force, is nothing compared to Cathay's. Cathay relies on good formations, and if things get a bit more chaotic, then they start to struggle, whereas Empire can deal with chaotic situations a bit better. Definitely more of a dwarven style. I would agree with that. Though they do have some interesting supplementary units, like the junks. Flying artillery. Not an idea I would have come up with, but it's bloody genius. KVK, ooh, Caravan. The caravan stumbles upon a patrol of allies that have been lost for some time. The guides can show them a way back to friendly regions, although this would cause a short delay in getting the caravan to its destination. So this force is really lacking for ranged support. So I think I'm going to go for the... Well, Jade Warriors are also good. You have cannons. No, we'll take the Jade Warriors. Hopefully we'll get some other ranged units soon enough.
Miao Ying.
Alright, Miao Ying, you are going to... you've taken Shrine of the Alchemist. Good. If you get Taiji, I'm pretty happy with this situation. In the Tower of Asher, I always want to get the income from trade. Spice market. Especially here where we actually produce spices.
Wickedness abounds. Storm Dragon. Fly
Let's
the
head
black
over
and
to
silver.
Shanyang. We're still suffering a minus 13 control here. Is that just because of the corruption? Yeah, that's because of the corruption. Gotta get rid of those Skaven. Pomei can be upgraded, so that would increase the number of garrison units here, but yeah. Right, diplomacy. First of all, is there anyone that I am not currently trading with? Yes, the nomads. Oh, but the nomads are at war with the western... No, sorry, they're trading with the western provinces. Yeah, we
Gaze
want to
upon
befriend
the
you.
glory of the
So do
supreme
that.
empire.
Do that. What do you want in exchange? 4 grand. Okay, what about no non-aggression? 1 grand. That I can agree
Harmony
to.
is a-
Now our relations will start improving. Meanwhile, we have 159 relations to the Imperial Wardens.
Windshaper. The Celestial Court looks forward to our deliberations.
Not willing to confederate. Not yet, anyway.
Lord Magistrate, there are many... Do you wish to join me in an...
Military alliance, not yet done. Need to find a way of improving relations to the Imperial
The
Wardens more.
dragon-blooded. Natural authority.
Ah, you're at war with the Celestials. Okay.
Child of the Nine. Harmony is consensus, not conformity. Long live!
Yeah, I think I need to do more damage against Kurgan Warband, Karzag, Dreaded Woe, or Oracles of Zinch. Does improve relations? Doesn't look like it. Monetary presence to improve relations. I'm not that wealthy yet, though. I can't really afford to start just throwing money at people. Yet. Join war against Skindrin Warherd. Those are the guys who are just roaming around, aren't they? I will agree, because I want to continue improving my relations with you. Pop-Up said you lost a caravan. I can't have. I didn't fight for them. Oh, they're attacking Snakegate again. Oh, it was a shortcut, wasn't that they were lost. Your guides know of a route less travelled that is safer and quicker, but a bunch of precious information may not be cheap to obtain. A small share of the caravan's profits will no doubt ease their tongues. No, we're going to stay on the current route, even if we do get attacked. Ice Court and Brotherhood of the Bear have just confederated. Descent to Lord of Jin Chen are dead. Skinder Kin are dead. And Snake Gate is under attack. We are now a constructor. There is something exhilarating about raising something up from where there was once nothing. Okay. I want to see if they actually attack me. I think they would be stupid to.
Ready to defend.
But I want to see if they do. If I go this way, I don't suffer attrition, so we're going to go this way. And the City of Monkeys has been razed. Ah, by the war band.
I am the desert storm.
Boston Princes, how are you feeling?
The Iron Dragons are sit.
Celestial, may your ancestors
Cathay, allow me.
win. I speak with the wisdom of dragons behind me.
Jade Custodians, non-aggression pact. I will agree to this.
Agree.
Even pay me 97 ducats. Perfect. Now our relations are improving.
Celestial,
Burning
I
Wind
assured
Nomads,
that you are
non-aggression.
on the
Here we
side
go.
of the righteous. Harmony.
And we're very close to getting military access through them as well. Alright, is there anyone else that we could be trading with? Kislev. Actually, yes.
They are one people.
Hello, Tsarina Katerin.
I speak for Kislev.
You don't really want to trade.
Bow. Do not even
Whoops. Wasn't quite done yet. I wanted to see who else was tradable.
War unceasing.
So we've had a lot of caravans going to the Besonlings, but they're not really willing to trade. Ogres.
Meet so many.
Sons of the Mountain might eventually want to. Ostermark. How's the Empire feeling? Yeah, probably because we're just too far away. How's the game so far? Is it worth a pre-order? That would definitely count as a review, so all I can do is show you the game and let you make your own decisions. Oh yeah, cool. Ally missions, that is true. I'd forgotten about that.
The dragon-blooded.
They have no missions.
The Celestial Blacksmith. Harmony above all.
They don't have any either. So none of them have missions yet.
Natural. Cathay wishes no.
The dragon. May the master.
We're very, very close to getting some more diplomacy done with those guys, though. And in fact, if we can sort out our harmony, then we'll get more diplomatic relations with other Cathay factions, and at that point things might get easier.
I stand apart.
And Shanyang can build a level 2 spice trading post. That sounds like a great plan to me. And gem factors too. Sure. How much money am I making from trade? 1,000 a turn. Definitely worth doing. And you can build a level 3 administration center. Fine. Is this early access? It is a preview. Any major improvements I've noticed? Yeah, so diplomacy has had a big upgrade, as you have just seen, where there is a lot more... We'll join you on this. Where there is a lot more interaction, particularly with allies. You can set them war coordinations, you can spend allegiance, which is another currency you have with allies to get them to do stuff. You can buy their units. So we haven't really seen it yet because all of my allies are Cathay. But if we had, for an example, an alliance with Kislev, we could actually start hiring Kislev units and putting them in our army. Or if we had an alliance with the Ogres, then we could start hiring Ogre units and putting them in our army. Is the game finally multi-threaded? No idea. In terms of like sieges, there's a heck of a lot more going on in sieges now. There are full siege maps rather than just the flipping walls, which you never want to fight on because walls are garbage. You now can build defenses within a city as well. So you can put up your own towers, you can put barricades, walls, traps, buffs. And there is an actual like inner city map now. Plus the new factions, of course. They've changed some of the UI layout for equipping items, which we haven't looked at very much yet. We had a lot more to do with items in the Zhu Ming campaign because he had a massive bonus to finding items, whereas Miao Ying is more of a just in your face gonna fight stuff. Unsung D coming in with a 35-month resubscription. You are so close to getting that 36-month, 3-year resubscription. But thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Unsung. Very much appreciate that. 35 months and a caravan later. Huzzah! Yes, you do have a caravan. Kai Strom, thank you very much for the follow. Bengen, Wananda, Trazors, thank you for the follows. Etrunix, thank you also. King Stubbers, thank you for the bits. Was there a message with that I just missed? I'm trying to keep tabs on everything that's happening in chat, but there's quite a few of you and it moves pretty quickly at the moment. Plus, Warhammer is just one of those games that, because it's real time, you kind of have to keep an eye on. But I do try to catch everything that I can. Borlook, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I read the message. Okay, good. Yeah, it still ticks me off that it says you got some bits from this person, but it doesn't highlight the message. But if someone gets the channel points highlight thing, so I say, here, this is what they said. Do that for the bits, please. Right, we are going to deploy. We are coming in as the reinforcements, so we don't arrive for 2 whole minutes. Can we say where we're going to arrive from? Oh, we can. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, so kind of lights coming from over there. So first of all, this is my allies fighting against my enemy. And my ally has got cannons, and they're just going to blast away with those, while you are probably waiting for your reinforcements to come in. A little bit surprised you're not just charging forwards, but I guess you're massively outnumbered. Also, my ally has a lot of archers. Good grief. Front line's a bit beaten up, but your archery line's very impressive. They arrive soon. I arrive after that. Here comes their ally. We're 30 seconds out. 10. 5. 2. 1. Hi, guys!
Allied reinforcements are arriving in support, Commander. Link up with them and surround the enemy.
Yeah, we are the Allied reinforcements.
The Celestial Faithful! Jade Warriors! Never conquered!
Peasant spearmen! Guided by ancestors!
Peasant archers, never conquered. Move as wind.
Cavalry!
Cavalry needs to go there.
Repositioning!
And then boss man needs to go there.
Clear course.
Right, let's go. Don't reinforcements take longer to come in now? Yes. And as you just saw, you can also choose where you want to arrive. And if you have reinforcements coming in, you can say, I want you guys to arrive from somewhere else. Though it will alter the time it takes them to get there.
Celestial Sorcerer! Seeking Cathay's foe!
We may have some fun with the cavalry.
Move in formation! Marching as one! They will perish!
The dragons ask!
Fight as one! Jade lances!
Here we go.
Thoughts in harmony!
Peasant horsemen!
Order and balance!
Cavalry! Seeking Cathay's foes! They will perish!
Praise the dragons!
A rather lovely charge there, even if I do say so myself.
Celestial fury!
We'll murder them pretty hard. Let's hit them in the back before they arrive. Come on, people. Extract yourself from those fights. Go and attack that. Oh, here comes my reinforcement line. Nice rear charge there. Let's extricate ourselves from that as well.
Peasant horsemen! For Cathay!
That's probably some of the best cavalry work I have ever done. I am not a cavalry commander. And by the best cavalry work I've ever done, I mean I got in and out with losing barely anything. That's rare. That's very rare.
The Emperor expects.
Yeah, I do feel like the peasant horsemen are either too good or the Jade Lancers aren't good enough. Because the stat differences between these is the Jade Lancers have just 2 more melee defense. That's it. And then the armor. The big difference is armor. It's almost like the Jade Lancers are basically just armored peasants.
Dragon God! Emperor expects.
And you guys are in completely the wrong place now.
Mage of the Celestial Court!
You. Oh,
Master of Azir! Horsemen!
Jade lances!
Cavalry!
The Celestial Faithful! Move Shanyang sends us!
Peasant horsemen!
Hopefully we can get some of those Norscan hounds, though I am not going to hold my breath. What a chieftain. Dealing with a situation where he's just being shot by everyone in their horse.
For Cathay!
Charge into that. Looks like he can escape. Take out those Norscans instead.
Defenders of Cathay!
So those Norscan warhounds we should be good to take out. There's the victory.
My mind is ready! A necessity! Cavalry!
Simple reason for this. I want my crossbows to be in a position where we can just shoot those guys as they try to escape.
Repositioning!
Jade lances!
Come on, just a few more. Few more.
Seeking Cathay's foes! Restore order! Minds as one! Marching as
Way
one!
more people here that we want to take out, so we're going to do that. Now it's the cavalry's time to shine. What's the point? We're not seeing. Status icons. Now I can see where the people are actually getting tired. Didn't realise I was missing that, but I was definitely missing that. And there we go. I think that we have just annihilated that army. That went pretty well. The Big Jizzle. G'day, Twitch. Folk Beard. And Borlook, thank you very much for the follows. And Yapgu Nizam Pasha, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How was your stream? Let me guess, you are also playing Warhammer 3. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, for those of you just joining us, hi, my name is Mordred Viking. We are currently playing as... oh, crikey, why do I always forget her name? Miao Ying of Grand Cathay. We've just fought one battle outside one of the bastions. This is actually a garrison army. We suffered basically no casualties there. It was pretty nice, and we annihilated some Norska. It was fun. And we are gaining some money. Our ally instigated that fight. I'm going to take money from that one. Because they keep on trying to get in the Snake Gate, and I keep on going, nah, not happening. Alpha, Asikartal, Ermertkun, Senius, Smodgepuch, Balthazar Gelt, thank you very much for the follows. Ferdinand Roma, thank you also very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. So yes, we are currently playing as Miao Ying. We have secured like the main area around us. We've just unlocked the portals. Haven't seen any yet. Haven't gone through any of them yet. But we have just gotten to the stage where the book has begun to talk to us. And we have quite possibly my favourite unit in the game so far, the Sky Junk. Love that unit. I want more. I want more. Oh, looks like they're really... oh, Eshin was destroyed. Oh, fantastic. Well done, bro. Skaven Denial. Diabolical rat creatures living right under our feet. Now I've heard it all. Leadership minus 15 when fighting against Skaven. Presence in the province with highest Skaven corruption. Plus 1 control. See, guys, there's no such thing as Skaven. Rats as big as men. You're mad. Because the Moon Empress blesses every arrow in the Celestial Empire, it is contingent upon our Fletchers to construct them with the utmost care, and our archers do not waste even a single shot. And with that, we got our Yin going up a little bit more. Yang is still very much out of balance, however, so we need to do some more Yin stuff. Dragon scales. More armor for the Jade Warrior crossbows and Jade Warrior shields.
The Celestial Empire ever improves.
And then Miao Yin, you are going to head over to here, or hopefully we're across the border.
Footsteps in harmony.
Because I want to get into my own territory so that A, we get a lot more replenishment going, and B, I can start recruiting some of these new units, of which I have now unlocked a bunch. So first things first, I'm going to get rid of some of the peasants. Don't need you two anymore. Bye.
We may not question your decision.
No, I'm going to keep the peasant horses. However, we can now get sky lanterns. These are like the sky junks, but not quite as good. And they have cannon instead of rocket launchers. We can also now get Jade Warrior crossbows with shields, which I think is basically always an upgrade. Yeah, otherwise these guys have identical stats. Nope, you guys actually have more melee defense too. Is there any downside to the guys with shields? No, so I may as well just delete you as well. And then recruit, say, 3 of you.
Refuse my call.
And I would also really like to have another crane
when Miao
gunner.
Ling asks, you answer.
So we'll go ahead and do that. Ah, we can get Jade Warriors with halberds now as well. So we kind of wanted to replace the peasant spears with halberds. Need to decide precisely what I want in my army. More like Chinese quarrelers. I mean, they are a little bit, yeah. And yeah, the upkeep on the crossbows is great, of course, because we're Miao Ying. Our crossbows are really cheap. Any ranged units are cheaper. Can't you just upgrade existing units, or is that a Warhammer 2 thing only? I don't think that's a thing. You can merge them, but that's all. Does Great Assembly plan to merge all 3 titles together in the future? Yes. Yes, they do. No news on when exactly that is, though. How much does upkeep increase with each army? A fair bit, which is why I generally try not to recruit more unless I absolutely have to. Like, now we're getting enough money where we probably could afford it if we needed to. Oh, I am really tempted to get some of these Jade Warriors with halberds, because I do want to have something which is anti-large. Although we have the cannon for that. And we're not fighting against ogres. If we're fighting against ogres, we definitely want to start switching some of those guys in. But we are Miao Ying. We like our ranged units. We like having just this solid line of Jade Warriors in the front ranks to protect the shooters in the back. So we're just going to leave it as is. Now, are there any new alchemists available? Harmonizer and solid, so no. We do need to recruit one though. Maybe I'm just going to recruit you. I'm just going to recruit you.
Alchemist
Solid's not
of
terrible.
Shanyang.
Because alchemists can be close combat fighters. No they can't. Never mind. Yeah, it's not the best ability ever. Right, first things first though. You need to have a name, and for that we are going to need to pull out our list of patrons, which is what I've been naming these characters after. I'm just going to go and grab my die roller so I can choose one at random. Number 15. Number 15 is Vasco. Vasco Gongsun. There we are. Alchemists are pretty bad unless you love metal magic, which I kind of like. I love metal. Metal magic is probably my favourite lore. I really like Balthazar Gelt. Alpa, Ferdinand Roma, Aya Burke, Colo, Elemental Exposure, and Amaranth. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you all joining us. Right, what do we want to do? Well, we probably want to try and give you some free stuff if we can. Additional spell mastery means you do more damage, which sounds to me like a good plan. Miao Ying has that, KVK has that one. Bound spell Wind Blast. Yeah, that's fine. Obsidian, Amulet, I mean, it's not that important. Amulet of Endurance, we definitely want to keep on the dragon. Scroll of Power. Reduces cooldowns. Sword of Might. You have the Ogre Blade. So I'll give you the Sword of Might.
Dragon knows all.
Additional armor, additional melee attack, additional weapon strength. Yeah. Weird combo for a alchemist. Any ancillaries that we need? Not really. Okay, so you need to come and join Miao Ying.
Perhaps an elixir of time.
Which we'll do next turn. Alright, onwards. Can you cheese and make a gunpowder doom stack? Or does the game encourage you to mix? So Yin and Yang does give you fairly hefty bonuses if you do mix it up. I think I was a lot better at doing that when I was playing with Zhu than Miao. Although with Miao Ying I'm basically just always turtling. so the bonuses are always there. Oh yeah, we could try fusing some items, although they have to be the same type, don't they? We'll have a look when it's my turn again. Did I lose the set when the Lost Alchemist died? Yes, I think so. Oh! Oh, it's my ally attacking again. I want them to attack my gate so I can see the defenses of this thing. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. This is... Really? You're going to lose 4 units if I auto-resolve? Really? Fight it. I'm going to see if I can come in behind them this time and then just stop them from escaping. That's going to be my objective. Just no escape. Waiting for this game to come out is going to be long and painful. Yeah, it is. I feel sorry for you guys. Right, so we're going to appear from here, which is again on their flank. I'm going to see if I can go... Whoop, whoop, wrong way. Can I get... Oh, I can start... There. 5 minutes. Alright. Time to go on to fast movement. Very cool looking rice paddy or whatever it is we're growing here. Nice little terrace for us to shoot stuff from. Meanwhile, our allied artillery is having some fun. Looks like they are starting to rush forwards. Their reinforcements have arrived. We are still 2.5 minutes away. Here comes the allied cavalry. One minute and a half. Pretty sure it's a flamingo field. I mean, it has purple things in it. It does look like there's a bale thingy. Hay stack. 3, 2, 1. And we're here. Unfortunately, it looks like they're all running side to side rather than back, which is a little disappointing. I don't think we're going to be in a position to really do very much. And in fact, I think it's only going to be the cavalry. Oh no, there's a second army coming in. Let's see if we can do something about them. Currently hidden in the trees here. Waiting to see if my reinforcements arrive. Right, they should be pretty well engaged. So let's bring the cavalry in behind them, so that we can try to catch anyone who tries to escape.
Your general flees the field, my lord. A shameful display.
I mean, their general.
Mark move as wind! Bring in harmony!
Minds as one!
Right, let's get into the fray. Here come the cavalry.
Our master This was not meant to be! My mind is ready. Certainly.
What was that last unit? Don't know.
My test begins.
I think we're just going to fast forward through this one. Right, our army is finally set up. Kind of. So we're going to step back and let the archers and crossbows do some damage. Unless they manage to actually get past the archers and crossbows, in which case we'll fight them ourselves. Right here at the entrance.
The Emperor expects.
Right, which way are they running? They're literally just running through that way. Darn it! So unfortunately it looks like these two units are going to escape. Cavalry can probably run them down. Actually, you're running a really long way. Maybe I can get you. How fast are you? 34. Not really quick enough. Alright, the cavalry arrived over here, so we are actually going to kill those before they escape. Fortunately, that exit's rather closer. Ten, 11, 10. Go. Want to take them down to less than 10 units, and then we should be good enough. We'll just end it there. So neither of the two units that I said they're probably going to escape escaped. Instead, the ones that I thought were going to get killed did escape. Blazing Besieger achievement. What's that? Win 25 siege attack battles during a single campaign. That was not a siege attack battle. But thank you, game. Hypertrophic, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So which faction is everyone starting with their first campaign in Warhammer 3? That's a very good question. Chaos, Kislev, Chaos Undivided or Kislev, Scarbrand, Nurgle. Chaos. Yeah, let us know. I'm curious about that one. It's a good question. Slanesh. Decisive victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units escaped. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units too many. I'm not going to take the replenishment. I'm going to take the money.
Restored.
Though their general did die there as well. Ming Fan wants military access. You can absolutely have that. It's going to bring our nations closer together. Meanwhile, Clan Spittle is throwing themselves into these fights. Looks like we're having some Skaven issues up in the north. Hochland, we can see all the way to the Empire for some reason. And the Empire themselves, Reichland. I really didn't expect that the map would go that far. I thought it would stop, like World's Edge Mountain, or Spine of the World Mountains, whatever they're called. The Dwarven territories. Bloodmoor have been obliterated. Caravan completed. The caravan, led by KVK, has sold their wares in Chatterstone Bay. A cargo of 1,750 has been sold for 6,000. This caravan will now begin the return journey to the capital. Mission succeeded, so we got the Serene Cloud Prayer flag. And some more money. And now we have loads of cash. Fantastic.
Alchemist of Shanyang. Let the feet become fleet. The Emperor's chosen
Us
daughter.
there. So where do we need to go next? I must admit, I'm a little bit tempted to go after some of these cities. Warriors of Chaos, holding those. Ransack the House of Evil, so we need to go and do that for a mission. Gain us some money. Because you guys killed off Deathmaster Snitch and Eshin, which means the Skaven that I was marching north to go and deal with have been dealt with. To the south, we've still got just ogres. I'm not that interested in going in that direction at the moment. So I think, yeah, we're going to go beyond the Great Bastion.
Celestial Miao Ying. Footsteps in harmony.
Let's move ourselves forwards. Meanwhile, is there anything else we can build? We are still waiting 2 more turns to get level 4 growth, and then we can get the level 4 city, which will be brilliant. You can build stuff at the Snake Gate. Celestial Barracks. We could wait until we have access to the Celestial Barracks. Or we can get the Bastion Watch Mast. Reduces upkeep for armies garrisoned here. It's not that important though. Or we can get the Bastion Jail, which reduces attrition suffered from Chaos Waste attrition. But again, that's only in a very small area. The edge of the border is here. So I think we're going to wait until we can get Celestials there. We are going to, however, upgrade the Bastion Siege Work so we can get more defensive supplies if we ever actually get attacked. And we're also going to build up the Bastion Feast Hall to get more growth and more casualty replenishment locally, so we can have the Snake Gate as a fallback point for my main army when they've been out in the wastes. Meanwhile, KVK has succeeded. He has leveled up 1 more time. Tempted by Will of the Dragons. Gives you that passive leadership buff. Or better scales, we can make more money. You know what? You're a caravan master.
Surely,
make me more money. And we need to send Roaming Cricket out somewhere. We're going to beef up the amount of money you're sending. 1,750. And you're the really big caravan. So we can either send you to Altdorf or to Castle Drachenfell, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Drachenhof, even. Take you 9 turns. Going to Altdorf would be 10 turns, so yeah, this is slightly closer. 9 turns, 10 turns. Why are we going out this way? Surely it's quicker to go like that. And then it's very dangerous coming down this central road. Go via that road. Roman cricket. All the money. To Drakenhof. 9 turns. Do it. Right, we can upgrade the outpost now, and I don't actually see any reason not to do this at this point. And let's see if we can get some more diplomatic relations. We are really close to getting military access with you, and I am willing to pay you 2,000 for that.
The ancestor.
Xiaoming, the western provinces.
Celestial, may your ancestors.
Child.
Our affiliation has been beneficial.
Finally!
Would you not say?
Because they just lost a big chunk of their army, they feel like we're that much more powerful. So we can propose
For the dragon.
Confederation. And now we own the entire bastion. Unfortunately, I did just spend all of my money. Eastern Great Basin province secured. Central Great Basin Confederation done. Make any faction join your confederation. Gain 2,000 ducats for doing so. Northern provinces have confederated the Imperial Wardens. We lost the outpost. Do I get my money back? Because I just ordered that to be upgraded. I think I did. Imperial Wardens lost their outpost, but that's okay. And we now have access to the Turtle Gate, as well as the Dragon Gate, and the Snake Gate. And it's just Wei Jin up here. But that's not a gate, it's just a landmark. So we now control all of the gates. So we are fully responsible for dealing with chaos.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
And we have a lord beyond the gates right now, which is a little bit scary.
The spirit dragon protects.
Bastion Hospice, that's not really worth it. I need to do some switching around of your priorities here, because I do not agree with them at all. And then in terms of cities, Lands of Stone and Steel. Oh, you're the ones who sold the bloody terracotta graveyard. Gah. I want the trade. I want the trade. Having a level 3 gun thing is not particularly worthwhile. And the Yin Lodge. Also going to get rid of that. We got a lot of rebuilding to do next turn. Now, Terracotta Graveyard. Ogres.
Can we eat you yet? You are meat.
How many settlements do you have? Your strength ranking is 11th, so you're not that big. Which is probably the biggest insult I could have given to an ogre, saying that they're not that big. Sons of the Mountain. 3 settlements.
I am the Slaughter Master. I hold that title for good reason.
You absolutely do not want to give me this. I'm going to have to go to war with you. You actually have the territories adjacent to me. That's a dangerous place for you to be, buddy. Although I have no actual way of getting to you.
Meat ritual.
Because the entrance is down here. I can't teleport. And I don't have underways. What the heck is this? Wasteland. See you, Galenus. It's unlikely you can reach me. We are... Despite being right next to each other on the map, we are actually quite far apart. So yes, I agree. It would be very difficult for him to reach me. Oh, good grief. Escape and corruption is dropping. But our control is not exactly great. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Rather disharmonious right now. We're plus 10 on Yang. But we are destroying a whole bunch of buildings, so that should at least partially reset itself for next turn.
Dragon-blooded Shugunga.
Oh, who are you? Dragon-blooded Lord. Oh, you're a general with no army.
Servant of ignorance.
Were you the former... No, you're not the faction leader, because you're only level 1. We can just get rid of you. Bye. Zhao Feng. No. Yuan Shu Fu. That was the faction leader, I'm pretty sure. And then Zhao Zhang Sun. Just replace the faction leader. No, just replace Zhao Feng. And we need to get you to safety, but that's not going to be until next turn. We do have some commandments. Replenishment, experience gain. Bastion threat reduction. And corruption reduction. That sounds to me like it could be good. Or growth. I'm going to go with growth. Would allow us to get my defenses up and running rather more quickly. What are you doing? Yeah, corruption reduction, which I don't actually need, but we'll go with growth all around. Alright, that's going to be enough to end this turn. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very quick 3-minute break. So if you need to take a break, grab a drink, stretch, do what you got to do, then I would recommend you do so now. I am going to run an advert while I'm not here. So 3 minutes, everyone. 3 minutes. And then we shall continue this game with Cathay. So 3 minutes, everyone. 3 minutes. Back again shortly. Alright, I am back again. Notice that the advert's still running for another 3, 2, 1. Alright, everyone should be back again, so we can go boop over to the main game again. And let's get stuck in. And end our turn. Oracles of Zinch. What are you guys doing? Right, so now that we have some more territories in the north, I am going to need to be aware of things going up there.
Hasten your demise.
What's Greasus want? Greasus wants to trade. Oh, fantastic. Yes, definitely agree with that. Making some friends amongst the ogres. I don't know what that blue arrow means. I see now what you mean. Oh, because we're allies, it might tell us what his objective is. Yeah, it's probably his, like, war target. It's telling me that he plans to go and attack Festit at some point. Dezizzle Froggy Frog. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Vezon, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Is he man in Warhammer 3? I don't think so, no. That was purely a Total War 3 Kingdoms thing. Although we could always name somebody He-Man if we get somebody appropriate. Alright, the dreaded Wu is attacking us. expecting a decisive defeat, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, no, we can't retreat. This army is just dead. Too bad. That was a lot of artillery that I would have liked to have saved. Well, we're going to see what damage we can inflict. But our front lines are looking rather pathetic, and they have a lot of frontline units. Rip the Confederation army. I mean, these Confederation armies are pretty much always terrible. It's just that this one happened to be stuck out in the middle of the Chaos Wastes. What more do you expect from me?
Descendant of dragons!
Right, let's go and bring you lot back. And I think what I might do is put the artillery... Oh my gosh. 3 units, 3 guns up here, where they can shoot in pretty much any direction. And then after that, we are basically going to be defending...
Shanyang's faithful!
These locations. Let's put 3 archers there with you. Let's put 2 archers there.
Never conquered!
With you.
Warriors! The celestial faithful! Jade warriors!
The thin jade line. The thin green line. There we go. Guarding those areas. Then we'll put our mage here and then she can go in either direction. Jade shield. Damage resist. Law of Yang. That's pretty good. Then Dragon's Breath.
Cathay prospers always! Today is no different! Fight for order and harmony!
Cathay prospers always, except when you're caught out in the middle of the Chaos Wastes with basically no army. I don't know why you stayed out in the Chaos Wastes after you fought and defeated Chaos like 3 times in a row. But that's on you. Does having Warhammer 1 and 2 add up to Warhammer 3? No. But at some point in the future, they will be adding Warhammer 1 and 2 together to 3 to give you one absolutely giant campaign. That is the plan, anyway.
Grand cannon!
Shoot, unless I tell you. Those Marauder Horsemen, they are large targets, and cannons do rather excel at shooting large targets, so I think it makes rather a lot of sense for me to shoot you. Boom. Got 2. Those were 3 very precision-struck cannonballs. Unfortunately, oh, you can actually see the cannonball. They all hit exactly the same spot.
Jade crossbow! Crossbowmen!
Yeah, not a huge amount I can do about them coming around the flanks, unfortunately. very well aimed.
I will go! Stone and steel! Born of dragons!
Oh, we actually beat the Chaos Warhounds. Okay. Meanwhile, the front lines over here not quite so lucky. No, they have the chariots over there. That'll be why. And you're coming back.
The celestial faithful! For the Emperor!
Grand Cannon! Our ancestors' decree! Harmonious rock! Master of the winds!
Order and balance!
I mean, with this many two-handed weapons, a regular army would have an absolute field day in this. Just, we didn't have the front line to hold them up. It's too bad. However, we do have this. Actually do that much damage. Need to just keep on beefing you up, make you as tough as we possibly can, while we just keep on pounding this with the artillery. Just get as much out of it as we can. There we go.
Retreat! Withdraw!
I mean, the artillery got quite a few nice kills there. Before you decide to run away. Do that. Go. That spell does not feel like it's doing as much damage as it did with Zhu-Ming.
Warrior crossbows!
Order and harmony!
Sound the retreat!
Grand Cannon!
One of the cannons is gone, but these ones are still firing. We've actually done a ton of damage to this side. Let's see if we can get another blast off. Right there, I would say. That was a bit better.
Sound the retreat!
We may as well. Watch the last stand of this dragon-blooded one. Screw that one person in particular. She does not hit very fast. Oh, there we go. That was a wave attack. 428 losses. We inflicted 365. Must say the cannons don't seem awfully efficient. Well, cannons are supposed to be anti-large. Most of what we were fighting were small. Rockets would have been better in that situation. Plus, each of those cannons is supposed to be a unit of 4, not of 1. So we should actually have had 12 cannon there, not 3. I mean, this result was never really in question. The big question here was how much damage could we inflict with such limited resources. And as it turned out, actually a fair bit. I'm happy with that. At least our upkeep will be less now, that's true. So, which gate are they going after? Not that it really matters, all of my gates are pretty heavily defended. Eye Biter have been taken out. Zhao Shangzun is dead. And our Yin Yang is down to just 3. There we go. We've gone from 10 to 3. Good. Good. Now I am waiting for Yuanshu Fu to come back in so that we can have a secondary army, which will be responsible for the north provinces, while Miao Ying deals with the south. Ah, I knew that was coming. Doesn't the Confederation wipe out garrisons? Ooh, that is a good question. No. No, it doesn't. Not anymore. Right, so we want to have Bastion Water and Bastion Lumber. And in the Turtle Gate, Bastion Water and Bastion Lumber. Get those defenses going. Snake Gate, we're not building anything until level 4? 4. And then Pomai. Do you have any landmarks? You do. Temple of the Jade Blood Sorcerers. The spiritual city of Wenchang is home to the Temple of the Jade Blood Sorcerers, the greatest practitioners of the elemental wind of life in all of Grand Cathay. Interesting. So you pretty much definitely want to be able to recruit wizards. As soon as I understand where they come from, I will consider that. Oh, and you also have an iron mining pit. Okay, you're going to have no space for, like, anything. Where do they get built? Here. Celestial Tower. So you're going to want to be able to get a Celestial Tower in Pomai, which is going to require you to upgrade. In the meantime, you're going to want 12 grand for that. Well, if I, like, wait a turn or two, we'll have it. Well, you can get this. You can also get the one which is trade, which is that one, because it's a faction-wide buff. The more of those faction-wide buffs I can stack, the better. And you also have a resource, which is a Sawyer. Alright, so Miao Ying, what are you up to? You were heading over here to go and cause some havoc in the Chaos Wastes. And I think that is still our plan. Although, now that I'm aware of us having potentially some enemies up here in the north. Although, actually, to be fair, we still have the Celestial Loyalists dealing with the Skaven that are appearing here. Hopefully. The only other thing I need to deal with is a terracotta graveyard. And in fact, I think that's what we are going to march our way to go and grab. We'll have to go to war with the ogres, but so it goes.
Serve me. Serve the Emperor.
None of the landmark bonuses affect Astromancer recruitment. No, but it just feels like it's the right place to do it, because it's an Astromancer type bonus. Ah, and you can move again. So the Celestial Lake is fully charged. I think we'll go back to the Great Bastion, because it does look like there's going to be another wave of attacks coming in, so having that stuff charged up sounds to me like a good plan.
Must be resisted.
So one weakness that Cathay does have is they have no real frontline heroes. Their lords are decent, although they're more of a hybrid mage for frontline stuff, but they don't have any like Thanes or captains. No hero killer heroes. Why those two buildings? Because they're the ones that affect defensive modifiers. So when it's my turn again, we'll take a look. There's got to be a city up there. Grout Halfling Chewer. Up ahead, strewn across the road, is a crude barrier. So Gold Tooth we could get more positive relations with if we lose 200 of our cargo. Getting relations with Gold Tooth is actually tempting because he's pretty friendly. You know what? I will. Warpstone Desert's going to have an uprising, a new plague among us, Shanyang. Exploring too deep into an ancient cave system, a forager unwittingly brings back with them a hitherto unknown and devastating disease. One which now spreads like wildfire through the populace. Beware the coughing, spurn the sneezing, run screaming from the feverish. Nurgle corruption for the next 5 turns. Awesome.
My siblings conspire against you.
Alright, so Goldtooth. We cool? Yeah, we cool.
You're on my good side until you're not.
3,000? You know what? Yeah,
you
done.
Cathayans are smarter than you look.
So relations with Goldtooth should now be flying up. Yeah, it's going to go up to 72. And in fact, the ogres in general quite like us because we're friendly with Goldtooth.
You better give me whatever I want, or I'll take it from you. I got it. More than more.
Kind of hoping I'd be able to get some trading agreements with you guys, but you seem rather obtuse.
In charge. Pretty sure I'm gonna must cross me.
That's unfortunate. Well, we're still going to have to fight against the Sons of the Mountain. Because I want my city.
The Storm Dragon.
Which we can now reach. Huh, alright. Oh, and we definitely want to get there before you upgrade.
And your spine will meet my
Alright, one last chance. I'm willing to pay you for this. And that is agreeable to me. Done. Alright, no war with the ogres required. Which means that we might be able to befriend the ogres and have them guard my southern front, basically. Awesome. So we bought Terracotta Graveyard. We now control this whole region. And do we have anything which reduces corruption? Yes, we do. Storm Dragon Edict. And I have a feeling we're going to need that present in a few places. No, Warpstone Desert's the place where we need it, and we can't get it because we've split this land. No! So I am wondering, in that case, do I give these 2 provinces to Xiao Ming? Why trade with anyone when you can just conquer them all? Because that was one town which is here, which is miles away from the rest of his base, which is down here. And that isn't just adjacent to me as it kind of looks. You have to go all the way through these mountains to get to him. Compass might help. We'll just use the compass though. Yeah, Warpstone Desert would be a corruption reduction. It's true. Conquer your way down there. No, because I make a huge amount of money from trade. And the more that the ogres like me, the more I'm going to be able to trade with them. Because right now I only have a trade agreement with 1. That's Goldtooth. But relations with all of the others is now rising, which means I can get more trade agreements going. Like, a big part of Cathay is trade. It's making money through trade. That's why they have the caravans. I forgot we were trading with Matriarch.
Make your proposal.
Can't do anything else with them.
Bow to me. Know well that I am accustomed to.
Nan-Gau Kislev stands you.
Can't do any trade with you. Not trading with Skaven.
Sigma's will. Greetings.
Yes?
I will.
What?
We've now met a lot of the Empire, actually.
I will listen.
Interestingly.
So, approach.
Oh, vampires. The Lamian Sisterhood. Based there. Well, those are the first vampire counts we've seen.
I will make my father proud.
We don't get many resources from these settlements. We get a few. Particularly the ones that we just took up here. So there's marble there. Oh, you mean from the ones that are Shanyang? Yeah, we get spices from you. Yeah, that's true. And Shanyang also has the landmark, which I kind of want to keep because it's the embassy. Plus 10 diplomatic relations with all factions. Income from trade plus 10. This is a good one to keep. Especially if we are playing a bit more diplomatic with the ogres.
I think only of the Great Bastion.
Oh, the Lamian Neferata DLC in the pipe, maybe. It would make sense, considering Khalida, all she freaking talks about is Neferata. And Neferata doesn't exist in the game yet. Bring me Neferata's head! Stasnak and Just Me, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel.
Miao Ying.
Right, so now I don't need to go for the terracotta graveyard anymore. I think instead we're going to go after chaos.
Move as one.
See how our army does out in the big wide world. You can upgrade. Right, so we were talking about why these two buildings in particular. Well, the Bastion water station increases casualty replenishment locally and increases growth, which means we can upgrade the Bastion more quickly. And then the Bastion lumber pile increases defensive supplies and also defensive supplies when you're under siege. The longer you're under siege, the stronger you are. And also gives you more ammunition. So the lumber supplies in particular, really important one to have. So important, I think I'm actually going to prioritize it. Can't afford both. Right, Warpstone Desert's having some problems. Well, I think I'm going to... You're still 3 turns away. We'll have to see what they attack me with. So hyped for this game. Hey, Proteus. 2 tabletop. All I can do is smile and nod. Right, so Chan Hu wants me to join the war against the Jade Custodians. Hell no. Jade Custodians are fellow Cathay. And I'm friends with all of Cathay. Because I want to confederate you all eventually. I forget, did they add Khemri in Warhammer 2 or is that still coming? Yeah, they added Khemri a while ago. I really need some heroes who can assassinate. Can Alchemist assassinate? Might need to hire one just for assassinations. A noble. Ooh. Roaming cricket caravan. As the caravan comes to a halt for the night, a stranger wanders into the ad hoc camp. Stopped by the guards, he begs for an audience with the caravan master. His offer is to join the retinue. For no pay, there is safety in numbers. But he will help protect the caravan. Yeah. I'll take you. Even though you're an elf, you might be of some use. And there's the rebellion. Technology researched. Dragon scales. Strike fast, strike hard, no mercy is a fine mantra, but futile should the enemy feel similarly. Defences of equal import, an uncannily lightweight alchemical steel shall provide it. The Savage Blow. Many conflicts are won or lost on the strength of the first vicious charge. Men are sent flying from the battlefield, often in pieces even before the savagery of the melee begins. A well-timed charge shatters enemy morale, as well as bodies. Blood and sweat may coach the victors, but victory is always painted in the colours such as these. Those at the head of the charge seek ever greater thrills, ever more bloodshed. As the battles become bigger, the body count becomes higher, and the trickles of blood become ever-flowing rivers.
Your foolish subjects here have taken up arms against your rule, my lord. Move against their uprising, or it may grow to threaten your grip on this place.
Mordred, RN, thank you very much for the Prime resubscription. Very much appreciate that. About time I sub for real. Sorry, it took me a while. Yeah, no worries. Always a pleasure to see new subscribers coming in. Rengar, thank you very much for the follow. Pro2 Tabletop, thank you for the follow as well. He's cooperating in the game. Yes, but I'm not allowed to show you it yet. We are under an embargo. So there's only a few things I can show. Harmonic. Action cost is cheaper, and considering I'm now considering getting an alchemist just for assassinations, that sounds good to me. And as a part of that, I'm going to click on you.
Ready to defend.
You have assassinate, so yes. Alchemists are indeed assassins. I really like alchemists, they're very, very good. Fervent Questioner. Corruption -1. That's good for someone who's going to be a bit more defensive. Melee defense +4. Yeah. Campaign movement +5. That's going to be really good for someone who's an agent on the campaign map. So I think that Baojan Juge is going to be our assassin.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
And you also need a name, and that name will be number 11. Number 11 on my list of patrons is Greystroke. Oh, does Greystroke already have one? No. Greystroke. Done. And then on your next turn, you are going to go and try to murderize some people. Are there any items which will help you with that? I'm not sure that there are. Ancillaries? Control +1 would be nice. But no. We'll keep that on. Miao Ying.
I stand.
Speaking of Miao Ying, currently no attacks, although we are due a invasion soon. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an attack against the Fortress of Eyes while there is nobody here guarding it. Lothar is back there, but that's it. We could even auto-resolve this one. I think I will.
Resist.
Peasant horse took some damage, but so it goes. Right, what do I want to do with this? It is Chaotic Wasteland. But as we know from playing as the Demon Prince and Khorne, Chaos just retakes stuff. They don't even need to pay for it. So I kind of feel like we have to occupy this.
The defensive parameter expands.
Another Swordmaster. We seem to get a lot of those. Audacious. Was personally involved in combat during multiple battles. Leadership and charge bonus. We haven't been getting that in our own battles, but in the auto-resolved ones we have. Alright, Vasco leveled up. Vasco is going to increase our mobility. Please and thank you. And then the Fortress of Eyes has a wares market. No. There is one thing we want in the Fortress of Eyes, and that's fortifications. That's all we care about. Dragon Gate. You already are getting the lumber camp. You need to get it still. You can upgrade to that, and you can upgrade to that. Perfect.
Favored daughter.
And you need to get to 1 growth. I don't know that you'll ever actually grow. Minus 48 control. This is just going to be constant uprisings.
All existence is an experiment.
Alright. See how it goes. It'll be like a magnet to draw in some enemies at least. Hey, sure. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Having a good day today. Chanhu still dealing with the Skaven. Great experience farm. Well, it's definitely going to be a way of holding up chaos invasions without them getting to the gates. But then again, I kind of want them to attack the gates, because those gates have some redonkulous defenses. Like, I've invested pretty heavily on those. An adjutant runs in. Oh, great lord, the most dire news. The enemies are burning, looting, and killing our forces.
The god bear roars in pain. A death rattle felt across the dimensions. Its arcane energy rips across the mortal plane, creating rifts and scarring the world with gateways into the Chaos Realms.
Aha, we have a gateway right there. Great Bastion, threat increases. We're about to be invaded as well. The rift
Tome of Fates knows all. The rifts are our opportunity to reach the Chaos Realms. Now, I truly earn my fee. And yet, a gateway opens both ways. While we may traverse the rifts to enter the realm of chaos, or even be transported to far-flung areas of this world, we must close the gateways not required, or the demon tide that flows forth will lay your lands in ruin.
Both ways. That sounds bad. Yep. Alright, there's a gate there, there's a gate there. There's a gate there. Oh jeez, there's a lot of them there. Well, in my own territory is one there. So there's 2, really 3. Alright, well, I think what that means is I need to head back to go and deal with those gates. Let's go this one first, I guess.
Footsteps in harmony.
We'll be back in friendly territory so we can get replenishment. And it's like we never went into the Chaos Wastes. We really should have raised that one place. Oh well. Right, where is my assassin? Grey Stroke.
For a little more warpstone.
Well, it looks like you're the only one here. Let's
They
go.
will suffer elemental wrath.
Need to learn somehow.
A
Stab.
wasted experiment.
Failed, but you gained half a level, so I forgive you. Snake Gate, you're not building anything. I actually want you to stop telling me. Wait, was that automatic? No, don't do that. I want you to stop telling me if there's an upgrade here. I think that's only with characters. Right, Fortress of Eyes. There's really not a lot I can do here. Let's abandon next turn. Meanwhile, Wen Chang can build a bigger iron mine and also a bigger gem factor, and that's all we got. Right, so the rebels here.
No, you failed.
See if they attack Shanyang. I really hope they don't just burn it. That would be annoying. That would be very, very annoying. What was that city called? City of Shenanigans? That's what it looked like. I want to know more of this place. Fortress of Eyes. Oh, we'll have to resolve in this one.
Earn the Emperor's boundless love!
Caravan encounter, a quicker way. Nah, we can stay on this route. Eastern Steppe Rebellion. Dark Prince's realm entered Goldtooth. Somehow avoiding the Maelstrom using forgotten lore, Goldtooth has entered Slaanesh's realm and will attempt to cull a demon prince's soul. Should they be successful, then the dying god could be within their grasp. Fortress of Eyes, Eastern Steppes. Igneous, the avian of the rebels, has looted our settlement. Celestial Cuisine, Sons of the Mountain. An ogre man-eater long in Cathay's employ finally journeys back to his homeland, where he shares the spoils of his distant exploits. Particularly popular is a name called Five Spiced Monkey Brains, although in truth it's minced and marinated pork. His tribe would do almost anything for another taste. Those are the guys that we could have gone to war with, and we didn't. They might actually become traders now. Sons of the Mountain.
Master Butcher, the god mouth.
There we go.
commands
Trading.
us not to devour you.
Kerching. Right, of the ones who like us.
Oh, that's your...
Let's just go through the list.
Pretty sure... No. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up eating ya.
Non-aggression.
We're
Sure.
in
Does that
cahoots.
lead to a trading thing, hopefully?
In charge.
You really don't like me. You don't like the fact that
Wanna
I'm
be
doing a
making
deal with Fulg, apparently.
Master Butcher.
Thunderguts doesn't like us. That's unfortunate, because Thunderguts is an easy one to trade with.
Won't be mate.
Alright. How much would you have to pay to balance the trade suggestions? Take a look.
Tyrant.
Let's sort this by attitude overall.
Mistress of Ice! So long as you do not question me, we may proceed.
You are not interested. Oh, it resets every time, that's annoying. Thunderguts. Oh, all of these are currently in negative because I have become a great power, I think. Boo! How is the caravan doing? 5 more turns. Slowly but surely.
Outcast sorcerer.
Right, I want to see the... yeah, you. Grey Stroke.
Outcast, but with new purpose.
35% chance of positive, 65 of negative. Try again. Failed again. You still haven't leveled up. Come on! And now we can go to the Zinch Rift.
Now we march.
Oh wait, I'm force marching. Don't
Ride
do that,
upon
don't do that,
lightning.
don't do that.
Acceptable.
To trespass upon the Chaos Realms is to step into a nightmare. 4 domains ruled by their cruel masters. Nurgle, the master of plagues. Slaanesh, the lord of excess. Tzeentch, the changer of ways. And Khorne, the blood god. We must visit each realm and steal a soul from a demon prince. For it is these souls, one from each of the great powers, merged together, that shall light the hidden path to the Forge.
Enter the Blood God, Dark Prince, Plague Lord, Sorcerer, close the rift, traverse the rifts. So Goldtooth's already in the Dark Prince's realm. I feel like we want to do this to see if we can beat Goldtooth to it. Though he was there a turn before me.
The realm of chaos. A place unbound. The constraints of the mortal dimensions have no effect here. Only the whims of the dark gods matter. Yet there are places where no ruinous power claims influence. In the Forge of Souls, Be'lakor lurks, and Ursun dies. Until we have the 4 Demon Prince souls, it will remain out of reach. The Dark Prince's realm. Temptation, lust, and gluttony abound in this realm of desire. Confronting Slanesh's champion will not be easy, for they are found within the 6 circles of seduction. As you journey inward, know that you will be lured by temptations beyond any your tepid imagination could conjure. In the center lies the Palace of Slaanesh, a monument to perpetual lust, excess, and debauchery.
I saw the unwavering sling of chaos, and he was nourished by our cravings.
Make your way to Slanesh's palace at the heart of the Dark Prince's realm and call the courtesan to battle. Enter each circle of seduction through the gates you attempt. If you accept the riches and the sins in the display, you'll be ejected from the realm, your progress lost, but the reward is claimed. While many of Slanesh's servants will try to seduce you, there are others that will welcome your presence. Demon hosts will attack, so ensure you are ready to face the storm of magic on the field. The Chaos Realm is no place for mortals, and even demons will struggle in the domains of rival gods. The longer you spend here, the more your mind will become unhinged, and lords afflicted with chaos traits. However, this can be mitigated on the mortal plane through buildings from the protection chain. Win the following battle.
Warden of the Great Bastion.
Alright, so we've just arrived here. Where is Goldtooth? There he is. Oh, I need to go to that, I see. Next turn. Oh, that's what that is. Ah. So all of this area that was hidden by this, it's not just a blank space on the map. No, 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 no. It is instead the realms of chaos themselves. Alright. Then, what else do we do? Not interested in building that. We do have a bit of money now. Right, and we can build some stuff. And we want to. We can upgrade you to level. No, no, no. We want to upgrade Shanyang if we can. And we can do it. I'm a bit annoyed that you're not attacking, you're just sitting there raiding, causing more corruption problems. Different colour portals for the different gods' realms. Yes, I believe so. And now we're definitely going to need to get another army, seeing as Miao Ying is off in the realms of chaos, having a whale of a time. Lothar's roaming around out there, going after the Fortress of Eyes, maybe. And Huwen's now just starting to raid me. Okay, that's just rude. Malbob Face Beater. More relations with the Sons of the Mountain. However, you want me to kill off my hunter. That's not happening. You're not eating my ogre. So you've got some ogre bulls. You do have a couple of saber tusks. Is Warhammer 3 a lot harder to run than Warhammer 2, or is it similar? Wondering if I should upgrade my specs. Really want to play on release. Don't know. Are the specs not already on Steam? They should be. I feel like it's pretty similar to Warhammer 2, but it's really hard to judge because I have a very strong computer. The specs are on Steam. Okay. Melodic Sam Fukic, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Right then.
I am prepared.
So this is the one that has the Fire Rain rocket launcher, and the Streltsy, and the Crane Gunners.
Comrades of the Bear!
Spears! Thoughts in harmony! Stone and steel! Defenders of Cathay! Stone and steel!
Thank you, Emperor, for our might and range.
Peasant archers!
We also have the archer units that we need to bring in. And then the close combat guys.
Ogre Hunter!
Ogre Hunter can go over there.
Noble.
The Noble can go there, and then the Caravan Master can stand in the middle of this whole madness. And hopefully buff everybody's harmony.
Order and balance.
Yeah, that
Rejoice,
forest is kind of in the way.
We have courage stronger than even the Great Bastion, commander of cities. Yes, indeed.
For the Emperor!
Land is power! It is done!
Bulls are in there, I think. We'll just have to fight them with all of the guns and crossbows we have.
Rocket battery!
Ah, crane guns are firing.
As one. Our ancestors decree. Thoughts in harmony. Shanyang's faithful.
Our duty served!
Direct me.
Master Seeker!
Yakuri! The king!
Of course, you're ranged.
Archers!
Get that.
Stone and steel!
Streltsy!
You may fire when ready. Damn you, coming at me through the woods. Whoa. Easy, guys, easy.
Order and balance. Thoughts in harmony.
Rampage. Watch your fire, damn it!
Noble Lord, for glory awaits! The celestial faithful!
Attack in unison.
Alright, that didn't go too badly. Friendly fire is no joke, yes. Especially when it's rocket launchers. And unfortunately, Malbob Facebeater might be the first one of these bandit lords that actually manages to escape. He's about to leave my crane range. Looks like it. 52 losses. Saber Tusks did the most against the peasant archers they managed to catch. Wasn't too bad though. Jade crossbows did the most, but that was because they were shooting against the Noblars. Oh, and the rocket launcher, of course. Can't forget the rocket launcher. And one of those Noblar units got away pretty much scot-free. No kills, though. They showed up. That's the main thing. It's not what you do, it's the taking part that counts. Real mad! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. A decisive victory. That sounds good to me. I will take the replenishment so that we can be at full strength as we continue the march onwards. Blood God's realm entered the exiles of Khorne, so Scarbrand's going home. The exiles of Khorne have managed to skirt the Maelstrom using their own machinations and entered Khorne's realm, seeking a demon prince's soul, thus getting him closer to the forge of the dying god. Ice Court as well. Gone to Zinch. Great Bastion is under attack. Silkweaver. Faction destroyed Ogre kingdoms. That's not gold tooth though. Right, Miao Ying. You can now get through that portal. And I think we'll probably go after you. Oh, that uses up your full movement. For God's sake. Alright, so the next thing that we're trying to reach is that.
The Storm Dragon.
There's no attrition down here, interestingly. And roaming cricket leveled up. You have got 1 point to spend. We can put that onto better scales. Better scales means better sales. And you can try to murder them.
Of the House of Secrets. They will never.
Crit success! Got a 5% chance or something ridiculous like that. Haha!
Outcast by dragons. Trained in
And you gained 2 levels from that. Yeah, you did.
At last, I am accepted.
Third time's the charm.
Master of elixirs.
Yep.
Such ignorance.
Snake Gate's not doing anything. Really? You're telling me there's nothing to build? There's tons of stuff to build. Including a level up on the Dragon Gate, which sounds like it might be a good plan. Or we could upgrade a terracotta graveyard.
All existence is an experiment.
When can I get... Oh, she disappeared. I can't recruit her. So we can get the dragon-blooded Shanyang. Melee defense harmony for Yang. Tactician leadership or a character leadership effect. Bureaucrat +1 control, or martial artist +4 melee defense, or Lord Magistrates. Bureaucrat violent, weapon strength and charge bonus. Unyielding, hero self-defense, wise, ambush defense chance, or fervent questioner. Law of Yang, Law of Yin. Crafty, ambush and poison, violent, weapon strength and charge bonus. Inured, armor melee defense, that's quite good. Enlightened, Winds of Magic Power Reserve. That's also good. Oh, there's the level 9. You're the violent one. weapon strength and charge bonus, and she is mostly a combat character. That would sound to me like a good plan. Where are we recruiting you? Mines in Nanyang. That's fine. Let's get you.
Command is my birth.
Nice.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga. I will not tolerate sloth.
Right, so what do I want to get? I probably want to get the cheap units first.
Metal is mine to command.
Service is every Cathayan's duty. To serve me is a privilege.
Get those 3 as a start.
At last, I am accepted.
Yeah. So, what you got? Oh, you don't have a combat line. You only have a magic line. Well, at least you took Route Marcher. So there's that. So we have a combat character who's a mage. Can you turn into dragons? You're dragon-blooded, but I don't think you can. No. Do you start with equipment? You do. Ooh, okay. So you've got the Cloak of Jet, which just makes you invisible, and you spend a bunch of stuff on that. Power of Yin reduces enemy armor and speed near you when you are casting. You have Missile Mirror, which is a projectile redirect on a single target. Blossom Wind is a wind. Storm of Shadows is another debuff. I'm not that impressed by Yin magic so far. Talons of the Night, Vortex, lasts for 11 seconds. Ancestral Warriors, lets you hire or lets you summon Ancestral Warriors. But I said I would use you, so we're going to use you. So the Sword of Bloodshed, melee attack and weapon strength. I'm going to give that to Miao Ying. So Ogre Blade is also really, really strong. Now we'll go with the Sword of Bloodshed. Then armor. The only armor we have is the Armor of Fortune, which you're already wearing. More Shard. And then talismans. You've already got the Talisman of Endurance. That's fine. Then let's go back to Yuan Shan,
The House of Secrets forever calls.
who is going to be renamed. I'm going to choose another. Well, actually, you're a faction leader. I'm not going to rename the faction leaders. I don't like doing that. You're going to stay as Yuan Shan. I'm fairly sure you were the faction leader. I hope you were the faction leader. You are an out-and-out mage, but your magic's kind of rubbish. I mean, you are still pretty good at fighting.
Huzzah!
Just as an innate character. Yeah. So I think I'm still going to give you the Ogre Blade. We're still going to make you a fighter. We'll just use your magic as buffs. So Obsidian Amulet, I guess we'll have you using. Glittering Scales, we're going to give you. Ruby Ring of Ruin would allow you to cast fireballs.
Huzzah!
And then we have an arcane item, which would be the Spell Mastery, but you don't have any damaging spells. Not really.
Huzzah!
And then ancillaries. A Silk Weaver. A Sword Master. And And that's all we've really got.
Huzzah!
Haven't had many ancillaries, except for Swordmasters, of which we have about 1 million.
Huzzah!
Whoa, Sir Jambonnet showing the generosity today. Thank you very much for that. The Sour Sailor, Damon Artes, Shavrash, Dying Breath, Crip, Kamikaze Chicken, Letherol, Florian, Vinsanity, and Stivosius. Congratulations on the gifted subs, courtesy of Sir Jambonnet. Thank you very much for that, Sir Jambonnet. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. In Warhammer 2, which faction do you play the most? It's close between Empire and Dwarves. And Cathay, I would say, is Empire meets the Dwarves. So they are very much my style. See you, Faceless.
Huzzah!
Alright, so I think that's going to be you set up. We just need to bring in some more stuff. Get Bound Spell, Enfeebling Foe. That would be a debuff. We could make you into a Lord Killer.
Trained in shadow.
It's just too bad you don't have a fighting line. Okay. Like, I think even wizards have fighting lines. Oh, there's Nkari. Tooth's gone down a level. You're coming to attack me. Excellent. Expecting a decisive victory. You have managed to steal one of my Jade Warriors. You've got Spawn of Slanesh, who are monstrous infantry. You've got Chaos Furies, Hellstriders of Slanesh, Heart Seekers, Shock Cavalry. They have a lot of cavalry. And then Demonettes, including 2 Exalted ones, who hit really hard. Okay. We're going to need to be on it with our artillery here. Their cavalry is... I didn't get the halberds in the end. Ugh. They don't have much range. In fact, I don't think they have any range. So it's time for us to turtle the hell up. Can't wait to see a Kislev campaign. Been on the fence on how well they'll do in that part of the world. Yeah, I'm really interested to play Kislev. Need to wait for their embargo. But there is definitely going to be a Kislev game on the cards for sure. Karlinizi, thank you very much for the follow. El Wilna.
A storm of magic rages across the sky. Your sorcerers and those of the enemy will have access to unlimited power.
Unlimited power! Nice. Ooh, now that's looking to me like a defensive spot. Oh, I'm liking that choke point. Ooh, 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 oh yeah. Oh, have we just crashed? I think it's... yeah, it just crashed. No power. But it was during the end turn thing, so we didn't lose a lot. Although, is the autosave at the beginning of a turn or at the end of a turn? Moderate power! So much power it crashes. Yeah. Power went to the game's head. I mean, it went to my head as well, so I can kind of see where it came from. Volda, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I think you get the Jade Warrior back after the battle, so you might have to worry about killing them so hard. Yeah, I think you do get them back after the fight. So we need to try to do as little damage to them as possible, while getting everybody else to run the hell away. Alright, let's try that again. Campaigns, load campaign, Northern Provinces, autosave, Yes, we are the northern provinces. I had to pause there for a second because Jiaoming is western provinces. And before this, he was at the top of that list. But now that we've been playing as Miao Ying, that's less of a problem. Played Project Zomboid, got random deep wounds, spent whole day at home, changing bandage every 5 minutes in game time. Alright, what happens? Usually autosaves when you click enter, and yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's actually because of the way that Total War autosaves at the end of the turn. That's how I got into my own habit of ending a streaming session at the end of a turn. Because then it's just kind of like the autosave where it's just like, okay, this is the end of turn thing, this is what your enemies are doing, this is where they're moving, and then you're back into the game and you're like, okay, so enemies are there, 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 and there. So I just need to go, no, yes. And there was another symbol in the middle of the map, which I wasn't sure what that was. It was a 13 timer, apparently. Can you get the big golem in the artwork? Yep, Terracotta Warrior. Haven't unlocked it yet, but yes, we can get them. Right, let's try this again. With a little bit more, unlimited power. Just don't say that too loudly, otherwise the computer will hear. Alright, let's try this again. Shush. Law of Death, Death Ascendancy. Ashes and Dust, Cataclysm Spell. Alright, so first things first. This is also not a bad spot. Better for the old shooting. But that is just such a lovely choke point. It would be really rude not to. And they're attacking me.
Dragon God.
It's crashed again. Oh. Alright, something is seriously lagging out. It didn't crash. Not this time. Alright, let's put you guys like so. Put you in the middle. Those are my regular crossbows. I'm going to put the crane guns over on this side. Are we? Put the crane guns at the back, and put the iron gunners here. Rocket launchers, we definitely want to have at the top of this. We need to move everyone else forwards.
Dragon God! Praise the dragons!
We can do that when the battle starts.
Hail gunners! Crane gunners!
There we go. Sky junk goes up there. Cavalry we'll leave back here. There's no forests for us to hide.
For the defense.
And then you two are going to be here. Right, begin.
Order and balance.
The tempest of magic roiling above grants access to spells of cataclysmic power. Use them to wreak destruction on your enemy.
Understood.
Alright, this is new. Storm of Magic Battles. A random law of magic will become ascendant to the beginning of the Storm of Magic battle, granting significant bonuses to all units present. Spells cast by either side fill a magical charge bar on the Storm of Magic army ability slot. Once filled, a Cataclysm spell associated with the currently ascendant law becomes available. Cataclysm spells are extremely powerful and become available to all armies involved in a battle for a short time. Oh, okay. So if I use too much magic, then they can use that against me. I should probably see what you guys are shooting at. Outstriders. Marauders. Marauders are going to be the least powerful. The Exalted Demonettes would be very, very dangerous.
The Celestial Faithful! Understood!
Sent by Shanyang. The rooting out evil. Defenders of Cathay.
Back here, can they? No, they cannot.
Grand Cannon. Defend the realm. Fight as one. The Celestial Daughter.
These are cannon. Right. Spawn of Slanesh, kill them. Forgetting that we don't have rockets in this army. The only one that's a rocket is the Sky Junk.
Minds as one. Harmonious.
Let's go take out their general if we can.
Crane Gunners.
Defenders of Cathay! Minds as one!
Alright, those cannon are absolutely mowing them down. And I think I would like you to shoot them next.
Crossbowmen! With joy!
Sky and Nixon are ready. Mistress of storms. Sorcerer of secrets.
Praise the dragons!
Alright, ashes and dust available. Direct damage in an area. That is a big old area. Wow. Well, I think we want to be a bit careful about how we cast this, so we probably want it right about there. Not that impressed so far. Right, gunners, what are you lot doing? We just killed their general, that's good. Their furies are going to die soon. Exalted Demonettes, probably the most dangerous. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Order! By celestial decree!
No! Wow, this map does not like being played. Slanesh is all about pleasure, and I take pleasure in bombardment. There's an inbuilt embargo. Yeah, this is one I'm going to have to report. I wonder, how can I get the save games? I don't know. Where does Warhammer save saves? Is it in my documents? Is it in Steam? Well, this is not enjoying the fact that I'm tabbing out while it's crashing. I can't bring anything up on that side. Auto-resolve the battles in this area till that problem is fixed. I mean, it might just be this one battle. There is something on this field which is hating life. Gonna have to Alt-Tab. Call up Task Manager. I'm trying to. The problem is Task Manager is on that monitor, and every time I activate a window, Warhammer immediately just overlays it. So what I need to do is have you up. Then I think I can go Shift Control left. That work? No. Is it Shift? No, it's Windows Shift. It's not working. Well, what if I move Warhammer to the other side? No, that didn't work either. You can force move it by right-clicking the taskbar. What if I close it on that side? It just keeps on loading on the other monitor. This is unhelpful. Now, I've had this problem so many times before. Shift, Control, Escape. No, because the problem is it just... The crashed screen overlays it. Whenever I try to tab to another window, Warhammer's just like, nope! Not allowing that! And I can't force close it from the Alt-Tab either. Where is it? I have too many windows open. There it is. You don't have Task Manager always on top. I try to, except that whenever I click on something, Warhammer immediately goes on top again. Because usually, yeah. Move. Here. Wait, why can I click on you? Yeah, this is the first time I've had a serious crash issue. The game has been really stable. Like, I've got like 30 hours in, and this is the first crash. Oh no. Right, let's close you. Let's close you. Stop loading it on that side, you stupid machine. Oh, F4 doesn't work. Tried that. That's like the first thing I did. What was that? I usually hover over the program, right-click the small preview window and hit move. Then use one of the arrows. Ah, no. Let's try that. Hover over you, move, then use the arrows. Ah! You genius! Got it. That worked. That's a good one. Good one to know. Okay, so the game exited. Now I need to find where this game is installed so I can send a bug report to Total War. But I think, honestly, I will do that off screen because we're right at the end of this stream anyway. So we're going to go ahead and hook up a raid for somebody else. And I will do that right after. So let's go and see who else is streaming at the moment. Is anybody else doing Total War Warhammer? Because I do like to try to raid the same game if I can. Oops. Total War Warhammer 3. Yes, but Gunther Shadow is doing it in German. So unfortunately I am the only one doing Total War Warhammer at the moment in English. So who should we raid instead? Any window can be moved by Alt space and then M, then arrow key, wiggle the mouse, assuming the window is on top. Yeah, but that's the problem. The window wasn't on top. Pirate Trolls, Chris, Nitius, Volda. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Right, so who else is streaming? Who do we want to raid? Who have we raided before recently? We could raid Tatorn again. He is playing some more Expeditions Rome. And I think that was a pretty good time, yeah. Oh no, hang on. We'll go and raid Trips. Good friend of mine is a player in my D&D game. This should be a bit of a surprise for her. She is a much smaller streamer. But head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see her stream absolutely lit up by the Viking raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking raid, just like this. Or if you're a subscriber and you have access to the longships, you can bring those along instead with that one. Speaking of trips, there is a Dungeons & Dragons game happening tomorrow that is going to be on the Digital Dragons GM Twitch account, so twitch.tv/digitaldragons. It is a D&D game. I am the DM, and it's been a really, really good game so far, so I really do hope you will come and join us. Do I need to type the whole thing out? I thought it was just DD. But there you go. So just head over to that, and you will be able to find the channel, hit that follow button, and we will be live tomorrow, Sunday night, midnight, going into Monday morning. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Thanks everyone for watching. I am very sorry about the game crashing, but you know, it happens. Head over to Trips if you enjoy the stream over there. Remember to hit that follow button. Thanks everyone. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.